should be streaming directly to YouTube. Let's see if it's working. Yeah, right now, Jake's playing, Brain, why? She's playing via VR chat, and she just got on, so I don't think she's gonna be jumping off anytime soon. Anyways, stream has been started. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're doing more Minecraft today. There's nobody in here yet because I haven't done shit yet. Oh, you guys get to see my house.
Yep.
I think I did a pretty good job. I used way too much mangrove wood. I could have probably used less. I guess I might as well link it since you're busy.
I've already linked it to the Discord.
Cool. The bear.
There we go.
Yeah, this is going to be a shorter stream. We're only going to be online for maybe an hour, and then we're going to jump off. Maybe 2 if I really want to push it. I got a killer headache today. So let's see how that works out. I had different plans for today, but things kind of got screwy. We might not get that much traction. It's because I realize it's Super Bowl Sunday, and I think the Super Bowl is still going. So we might not get... We're not going to get many people in here. Then again, I don't know how many people I know who are fans of the Super Bowl. The only reason some of my friends are watching right now is because their Taylor Swift is there.
Oh.
I'm like, ah, cool, that one bitch. That's how I think
who
of.
cares?
At this point, I don't really care. Oh, have you seen? Have you actually seen my house, Steph?
I seen it when you were building it. I don't think I've seen it complete though.
Yeah, I think you'll like what I did with it. Especially the roof. Or the second story roof.
Okay, there we go, I'm back.
My lovely little adode.
So far I've got a platform to walk on the ship I'm building.
Cool. I gotta figure out what I'm going to do about... Well, I guess that could be a storage area. I'm also building a basement, but that's still in progress.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna make the wood, the roof, just oak wood.
Oh.
Da, da, da.
Oh, wow, yeah, I see it clear over here.
Do you like what you see?
I see your lightning rod.
Yeah, I had to lift it off the house because I forgot that it does affect the area that it strikes, so some of my little staircases went missing when there was a thunderstorm.
Oh.
But what do you think?
I just love how open it is, honestly. Just giant windows. It's great.
Yee, lots of visibility.
Sun's barely rising. We got a full day-ish.
Yep. Now I got a place to live. I can go ahead and get started on making, you know, cattle farms and stuff. Ah, Checkers is in here. Oh. Shit. Well, she might be upsetty spaghetti. Yeah, I think she's upsetty spaghetti. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm in danger. We'll move over to the game chat. I'll let her know.
Okay. I'm just gonna collect my sugar cane and some other things and probably get back to work on that ship.
Okay.
Unless you want to build the nether portal and stuff.
We'll do that here in a minute. Let's just jump over to game chat. Here we go.
Okay.
Confirm. I'm alone. Oh, never mind. Not in the morning. Hi, Checkers. I forgot. Give me a break.
I'm so insulted, bro.
Well, we just barely started. It's fine.
Plus, you were playing VR chat, girly.
You could have still told me.
You literally
Okay,
just
what
got
is
on there an
this?
hour ago. I thought that you'd want to stay on there. Anywho, you're here now. I'm showing off my house that I freshly built. I've managed to finish building it. Well, the outside, yes.
It's a very pretty exterior.
It's a pretty house.
I had to like go through a bunch of hoops just to get the fucking stream solved because I want to see the stream. I don't want to hear pen use. Do not ask how I did that. Anyway, we got a problem on my end.
As in Minecraft or as in general life? Oh, okay.
In Minecraft, in the game. I'm lost.
Again?
I can tell.
Not in the way you would think. I just genuinely don't know where I am.
That sounds like Lost.
Yep. I mean, you can always
I
die
know.
and then,
I went mining, but I have so many levels on.
You won't lose
Oh,
them.
it's
I have
fine.
I
You
have
won't lose nothing.
I have keep inventory on and it'll keep your levels.
Somebody tested it and it didn't.
You already tested it, so.
I already tested it. Here, I'll test it again if you want me to.
No, it's okay. I'll test it. I will test it. Wait. I might know where I am. Never mind. Hold on.
I'll test it. Don't worry.
No, it's fine.
I just gotta climb up real high.
I think I figured out where I am.
Ah. Well, either way, I should test to make sure I didn't revert back because fuck you, bitch.
Yep.
Minecraft likes to be mean to me.
It does. I've also made a cow farm now. I have a bunch of cows.
I need to go and grab some wheat and drag some sheep over so I can start making that giant, well, I can start getting ready to build that giant
Ow.
air balloon.
Oh wait, there's somebody in here. Hi. Yes, it's Goat
Yep.
Mom. Hi guys. I didn't expect anybody to be in here today because of the Super Bowl. Hi.
Yes.
Fuck the
You are
Super Bowl.
blessed
You
with
think I'm a
Goat
sports
Mom and Ravenbird. Ugh, I
person?
always
And I
screw
guess
that
I
up.
don't exist.
Crow Daddy. You're the checkerboard.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I feel insulted by that. That
Well-
insults me.
You don't have another title to go by.
Fluffy dragon.
Okay, fine. And big ol' Poof Dragon. Well, we can't. Well, I guess you could be Poof Dragon because we already have Noodle Dragon.
Yeah, we got a noodle.
Whee!
Nice.
Whee!
Yep, you keep your stuff and your EXP. Your XP.
Okay, they must have changed it then.
No, I changed it.
Okay.
I changed the game
Yeah.
rule.
No, like, because originally when you would take fall damage and have to keep inventory, you wouldn't keep your experience points, but they changed it so you can now. Oh no, the cows are getting so condensed they're escaping.
Fun.
I almost forgot to grab some fencing.
So, yeah, if you guys ever get lost somewhere, you can just die. You won't lose anything.
As long as your spawn point is where you want it to be.
Well, even then, you'll just spawn at the spawn tower, and I'm pretty sure we can all find our way home from spawn tower.
Mhm.
For you and me, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
I know how to get home.
Miss, I explored
still-
hundreds upon hundreds of blocks away.
No, the problem was is I went mining and then I got stuck underground and I couldn't find my way back, so I took the easy way out, aka dug up. And I didn't know where I was.
Ah.
I still love that little, well, that start of the village I have over there.
Yeah, slowly but surely improving it into an actual trading hub. I won't
Yep.
lie to you, I'm building up because I'm trying to get all these mangrove roots. From the top of my house, kind of looks like a boat.
And here I'm building a boat, but you won't be able to tell what it is from below.
Means
Oh no, you guys, this week has been very rough for me.
it's been rough for everybody.
I mean, dude, putting aside the fucking internet shit, my dad died.
Yeah.
The only real silver lining is that I didn't actually know him that well. So, as sad as it is. It's still a loss and I still feel bad, but at the end of the day, it's like I don't know him that well. Though I wish my mom would stop telling my sister that her dad's dying too, because that doesn't help a teenager.
No.
No, it does not.
I mean, it's good to get ready, but
He's
Not
doing.
nice.
The funny thing is that he's actually doing better now. He went into surgery like 2 days ago to remove the tumor in his leg. According to the doctors,
Okay.
the thing just practically fell out by itself. So wasn't really attached to him except for like 1 or 2 blood vessels to feed it.
That's helpful.
that's pretty lucky, honestly.
So hopefully that means that they managed to get all of it out of him.
Yeah,
And
yourself.
and he will survive a bit longer.
Come with me, my army of sheep.
I mean, the
Wow,
guy.
I already have like 10 sheep following me.
Cool. I mean, the man is like 66 years old. He's not a good man, but at the same time, nobody in this family can really claim to be a saint.
I'm definitely no saint.
Who the fuck is?
Though I will
People
say,
that are saints.
I will say, I was there with him at the hospital, and they were getting his papers ready for what he wanted to do next, because there's like a choice between inpatient care at home or going to a rehab center, and he chose just to go home. I was trying to describe my relationship to him because he's my sister's dad, but apparently the lady who was there didn't understand that, so they started calling me his stepdaughter. I'm like,
Please no.
please don't call me that. I didn't say anything at the time because he looked like it made him happy, but I'm like, I'm not your stepdaughter.
I'm assuming you're his daughter.
I'm not his daughter
No.
either, and my actual dad died.
Oh, that's right.
And- And then the stepfather that I accepted as my actual dad also died 10 years ago. In September, it would have been 10 days. I mean, 10 years, not 10 days. Man, this year is just shaping up to be a bummer.
It really is. At least we had this strong start with me saying hi. I invaded your fucking house.
Oh, you're in my home?
I was. I pet your dog,
Oh,
want-
you're talking the.
buddy.
Oh, I was like, oh, I don't have a dog. You're not talking about my house.
I'm talking about the actual person. I'm talking about your actual house.
Oh, well, yeah, you've been in my house. So, well, Death hasn't been to the new house, but he's been in. He's been at my house before. He also pet my dog.
Yep. Buddy
Look,
came
and
up and
that's
just
your
jumped right
dog.
on my lap. No issues at all.
Y'all, I'm gonna do something funny.
Okay. Also, oh, fun.
Here.
You kept your shit. You're good, friend. I was gonna say something. No, Muddy was pretty chill with Checkers too. She fed her chicken nuggets, and the fastest way to get my dog to love you is to feed her. So we got over that.
Oh, that's cheating though.
It works.
If anything,
Like,
Blue
shush.
liked her too. The only dog that was giving her issues was Silver.
Yeah, Silver
Yeah.
hated me.
She
Kind
didn't.
of sad. I'm like, Silver, what did I do?
She
What did I
didn't.
do to you?
She doesn't hate you. She barks at everybody for at least 3 hours, and then she shuts up.
Her throat got too sore.
Like, especially when it's new people, she'll sit there and bark at you for 3 hours, and then she'll decide, okay, that's enough, and then she'll stop and never bark at you again.
Yeah, we're fine.
I think for Death, she didn't really bark at you too much.
No.
She gave up pretty fast. Then again, you met her when she was a bit younger.
Yeah.
Ooh, they fucked.
Yeah, I'm making my sheep army.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I got some cows over here. I could.
Oh, that's
Start
right. You
breeding
did
some cows.
taste. I forgot about that.
Oh. I can get back to you. I might make like a button or something that I can just put near the spawn tower or something, or your houses. So you guys can go ahead and just put that back on your own. I can do that with a command block. I just forgot how to do it. There you go. We both died, so we both need it. Death, did you die?
No,
Okay, cool.
I haven't died for a
Probably
while.
does.
Now we can die
I
for
mean,
fun.
I only died because comedy.
Yee. Always funny. Anyways. So yeah, this week has been a week for me. I guess thank you. I appreciate it. Mostly it's having to deal with my mom's weird guilt trip, but doesn't want to put her guilt on us situation.
Which is not very cool, if you ask me.
Look, here's the thing. I understand if she's mad at me. She can be mad at me as much as she wants. The problem I have is that she's venting to my 15-year-old sister, who has nothing to do with the situation, and is actively stressing her out more because her own dad isn't doing that good. That good. Look, even though the guy is doing better, her dad is still in a rough shape. He is not a healthy man. Let's just say that. So obviously that stress is still on the poor girl. We don't need to put the stress of my mom's salty and guilty conscience on top of that. See, what happened is that we found out that my dad died of a minor heart attack, by which I mean he had a heart attack that was completely, he could survive pretty easily. But instead of going to the hospital, he chose to take all the family pictures he had, make a little nest out of them around himself, and then just die.
That is depressing.
Yeah. And my mom feels bad because she's pretty sure she was the last person he talked to before he died. And she wasn't exactly all that nice to him.
Seems like it.
So now she's hella guilty and very sad. And then she's also salty because she had to explain to my dad's family why me and my brother didn't go. Which I admit I do feel bad about. But she didn't have to lie. We didn't go because we didn't want to see him. So yeah, she's on that whole thing. She's going to be out working for the rest of February, so we're not going to see her until March. So hopefully the time apart will help ease things, but yeah, it's been rough. It's been a rough week. Not to mention all the drama shit that I've somehow gotten involved in, but no longer because I got kicked out of the group and now I am back to being GOAT.
Yes.
Because somebody did not tell us that they were gonna do something, and then the people that are in charge of the server found out.
Well, we got what we needed, so it's fine.
Yeah, but I want to do one more fuck you.
I know.
The best I got is that I managed to tell off a coward, and that's it.
Yeah, and now he's hiding in a corner with his tail between his legs.
Yeah, apparently he doesn't like it when Mom Goat yells at him.
Oh.
I didn't think he'd take it that hard. It's not like I even knew the guy that well.
I mean, I've known him for a long time. And Ness has shown his displeasure with that, but can't really undo it.
I mean, Ness can be mad at me. I don't even know him that well either.
Ouch!
Look, it's one thing if Death was mad at me. If Death was mad at me, then I'd second guess myself because he's actually a very close friend. Green and Ness.
And I'm a very chill person, so if I'm upset, it's because of something.
If I fucked up enough to make him mad, then I should probably shut the fuck up.
What about me? What if I get mad?
I mean, yeah, I'd be concerned. Like, I would be like, oh, fuck, what did I do this time? And I would worry.
Makes it sound like you've done it multiple times.
Well, not with these current batch of friends, but because I've been taking my medication. But before my medication, I kind of had the habit of going off the rails.
Yeah.
I love how as soon as you said that, I opened my chest full of fucking rail. Thank you for that. Wonderful timing.
Point is that I was a crazy ass bitch who let her emotions do some dumbass things. So it doesn't happen anymore. But sometimes when my family calls my name, I yell out, "What did I do?"
Never be too sure. Always got to be careful.
Fair.
I promise that the body behind the Walmart was not my fault.
It was somebody else. I swears it.
That's a little suspicious if you ask me, but alright. Don't know if I trust you on that.
I mean, sure, I went on one Tinder date with the guy, but it was just the one day. I never saw him again after that. The awkward silence.
Who was that one guy where he tried giving you like AIDS or something?
Oh, fucking bitch. Yeah, that's a whole
Yeah.
story. Did I tell you that story, Checkers?
Wait, no, I have never heard this. What the fuck?
Oh,
What is this about?
okay. So I think it was about almost
It's been
two.
about a year now.
Almost-
2, yeah.
It's about 2 years. So I was on Hinge trying to find a date, right? And I found one. And it was this dude who initially looked like he was pretty cool because he was nerdy and shit. I'm like, you know what? I can vibe with this. So I went to go meet him at a Starbucks. And by the way, I still haven't been back to that Starbucks since death. I'm too embarrassed to go back. But I met the guy there, and he already had a drink. And I didn't get a drink for myself because I didn't have that much money on me. So I decided against getting a drink. So he kept offering me to take a sip out of his. And, initially I'm like, oh, that's kind of cute. Even if it's kind of weird that you want to share a drink with a complete stranger. But, I mean, I guess it's kind of sweet. But thing is that he wouldn't stop insisting I take a drink out of his drink. And eventually it was getting to a point where it was just getting fucking creepy. Like, we would have a conversation about something unrelated, and, like, then he'd be like, oh, just take a drink. It's okay. I don't mind. And I'm like, no, I'm okay. I'm good. And then it just kept happening every couple of sentences.
And to me, it sounded like he laced that drink, because I've had plenty of friends that are DJs and stuff where they've had their drinks be tampered with.
Yeah, that's why after a while of him insisting, I'm like, I am not fucking drinking that. Because after a while, I got suspicious. I'm like, you put something in that fucking drink.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust that one fucking bit. That's suspicious as all hell.
So I was concerned about what was going on.
Understandably.
Eventually, the guy got hella frustrated with me not taking his drink. So he starts going on this fucking tirade of a bunch of random shit, just angry. And at some point during his rant, he yells at me, I hate people who discriminate me because I have AIDS.
What?
And I just stare at the guy and like, what?
Well,
And I am just so fucking confused and alarmed. And it wasn't until after I left that Starbucks, because I straight up left. I was like, no, thank you. I'm good. I think that's enough crazy for one day.
just get up and we leave.
It occurred to me that he was drinking from that cup, and you can transfer AIDS through saliva.
How were you supposed to know for 1 and 2? That's really fucked up.
Yeah. So one of my dates tried to give me AIDS. That was a fun time. And now I have trust issues and don't share drinks with people.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You know what? I'm taking a page out of your book and not doing that either.
Like, that, it was one of the worst dates I've ever been on, and I can't ever go back to that Starbucks. Because he straight up yelled it. He yelled it for the entire fucking Starbucks to hear. So I'm just there, embarrassed out of my fucking mind with this guy yelling, and then he says that shit. I'm like, nope. I think that's my crazy threshold.
We're done for the day. Goodbye.
I'm done. I did go on one more date from Hinge, and it wasn't that bad. The guy was just really fucking boring.
Damn.
But
Imagine being boring.
but considering that before that guy was AIDS, man, he seemed like a saint in comparison. I'm like, ooh, at least you don't try to make me drink whatever you're drinking and tell me you have AIDS.
Yeah, that's just awkward as all shit.
I got
I
kicked
kind of
out.
want to mention something because there are 2 guys that I am currently buddies with, but they're becoming more and more creepy as time goes on.
Then stop being friends with them.
Yeah, pretty simple.
I don't know if I'm being over-exaggerating is the problem.
Checkers, here's a lesson for you from an old lady. If you feel like the vibes are off, the
And
vibes are
guess
off.
what? Yeah.
I
We
always tell you so I can double check.
we got that 6th sense for a reason, girlies. Okay. I mean, you don't have to do it right away, but if it really does get to the point where it's wigging you out, you know, there are times when you just gotta fold them, and this seems like a folding time.
But there's the possibility that I'm over-exaggerating this.
Girl, trust me, the instinct in there is reliable. We were built with that shit. Now, some of us overreact, sure, but I prefer you overreact and underreact to things like this, especially if they're being creepy. Can you describe what their behavior is like?
Alright, we're gonna call them Guy 1 and Guy 2. Guy 1 is really into music and stuff. He really likes all the fun nerd music stuff. He knows how different tones of voice work and I don't know what the fuck it is because I'm not a fucking nerd. And after a while he started going, man, you have a really nice voice, and I'm like, oh, thanks. And then he just stopped saying it. I'm like, bro, why?
Okay. I mean, I guess that's a red flag, but not completely warranting blocking him. Though, if he does make you uncomfortable, that alone can be a reason to stop talking to someone.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've talked to him less. I just try to, like, casually vibe with him and hope that he kind of catches the hint that I'm just trying to vibe.
Yeah, you can do that. I do the 3-strike rule with most people, except when they do something really bad. Where if you make me feel uncomfortable 3 times, especially after I tell you you're making me uncomfortable, then you strike out and I just don't fucking care.
Thank you, dolphin friend, for making me get over to my build faster.
Cute. Nowadays, there's a reason my friend group is pretty small. They're usually people who I'm pretty comfortable with. Like, if you're my friend for more than 2 years, usually you're stuck to me. You're not getting rid of my ass.
Help.
Down 1 year, trying to make that second year happen.
Because then I settle with a friend, I'm like, you know what? Nah, you're stuck with me. I'm not going nowhere.
I've been stuck here for years. Send help.
Haven't heard any complaints.
It's because they're all buried in the basement.
Oh yeah, the ones who complained are.
Yeah, gotta be careful.
It's okay, I like Cosmo out for anime night.
Alright. Guy 2?
Okay.
That's me asking if you want to...
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry, that is just instinct for me to do. This one. This one's a weird one. Because when I first met him, there was already kind of a red flag, which... Remember that person I mentioned, Kazi? The silly chick, Kazi?
Oh. Yeah, I'm bad with names. I remember you mentioned somebody to me.
No, you're good. I'm just trying to see if you do remember or not. But, she was hanging out with Guy 2. And at some point, he pulled her aside and asked if she is interested. She knew him for a fucking day.
I mean...
I'm not done. She wanted to give him a chance, and we're just thinking, you know what, maybe he just doesn't know how relation stuff works. He's kind of 18, so we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Shit happens. He's young and stupid. And so for the meantime, I've been chilling out with him a bit more due to Kazi not wanting to. I mean, she does like to just chill with him, but you know what I mean. However, due to how I like to joke with people, he took it a little too seriously, I think, and he's like, man, I want you to do X, Y, and Z thing that I will not say out loud again, and I'm like, no.
Alrighty. Here's a good thing to do with people that you just met. Set boundaries. If something makes you uncomfortable, voice it, and if they keep doing it, then stop talking to them.
I'm in a weird situation because I feel bad that I didn't set it in the first place, and I'm like, well, if I set it now, are they gonna be
You
like,
can always just set it, it's fine.
You can set it. You tell them that you were always uncomfortable. You were just unsure how to tell them that. something can also just make you uncomfortable suddenly. Like, for example, back when, well, everybody knows his fucking name, but I'm not sure if I should use it.
That's it.
Back when I was dating Toon, right? He had this habit of grabbing onto people's shoulders and dragging them close to him. I was okay with it when we were dating. But as soon as he broke up with me and he tried to do that shit, I was super uncomfortable with it. I had to be the one to be like, dude, fucking stop. We're not dating anymore, and your touch makes me want to fucking puke. I didn't say that part, but that's how I felt. Like, every time you touch me, I feel like I need a shower.
That's not a good thing. That's a bad thing.
It turns out, because I had the eel instinct, we're like, you're gross, because he turned out to be a pedophile.
Mm-hmm.
So, fun times.
Yeah, for some reason, those types of people just seem to not be able to, like, leave our existence in one way, shape, or form. Mainly the word.
I mean, that wasn't the worst thing he did, because there's a bunch of other crap that I don't want to get into on a public stream that's not relevant, but he was a creepy fucking guy. I'm genuinely shocked people didn't find out he was a pedophile sooner. My excuse is that I literally only knew the guy for 2 years. And that was on and off, because one of those 2 years, it was the year I spent being in weird limbo with all of his friends, them jumping between wanting to be around me and them hating me because of how we broke up.
Which is stupid. It's stupid. I have another friend group, again, with Kazi. Kazi and her ex didn't, like, have the best breakup, to be fair. The guy did not make the best decisions ever in the world. Like, he's made a lot of mistakes. And I talked to him about it, and he already made, like, a lot of change, like, right away. So I do have hope for him. They, however, just gave up on him immediately, and I kind of felt bad. I'm like, dude, he's already making change.
Oh, hi D-Bird, I didn't see your message. But continue, Checkers. Yeah, he's trying to make change. Like, I get that. There's a difference between people being genuinely bad and people just being stupid.
Yeah.
He's, like I said, 18-year-olds make stupid decisions, and he's 18, so he's gonna make stupid decisions.
Yep, I've been seeing a lot of that thanks to a certain situation with a certain ghostly figure. With a certain ghostly figure.
Oh, goodbye, man.
I keep getting kicked out of the game, but it's okay, I can jump in.
I know.
Not my fault.
No, it's completely your fault,
okay.
Death. It's exclusively your fault.
It's the ship and all the floating blocks. It's causing issues.
It seems I came in at an awkward time. No, we're just talking about weird situations, I guess.
Yeah.
I just feel bad for the guy, because, like, he made so much change in such, like, short amount of time. I get it, it was immediately, but still, I feel like he was just kind of blind when he needed a little bit of a push.
Yeah.
And then I shoved him over the fucking cliff and he was able to grab onto something. I'm like, you know what? I think you're okay.
I mean, yeah, sure, Checkers, but another thing is that people don't owe other people their time.
Yeah.
I know.
Like, that's a lesson I had to learn the hard way, because I have that problem too, where I get involved in other people's problems because I care about people, but they genuinely drain my energy. Like, drastically drain me to the point where I feel like I want to cry.
I mean, he doesn't drain my energy. He's actually pretty chill and fun to hang around.
Well, in that case, go ahead and do what you want. But there's a point where I just stopped really caring about people's problems, unless they're close to me, like the whole ghosty situation. He's a friend. I like him a lot. He's a pretty cool dude. So when I heard the bullshit he was going through, I'm like, fuck you. You people are awful.
Yeah. That whole situation was not very fun. I'm also kind of upset because I tried to make conversation with Ghosty, but he's been ghosting me quite a bit, so I'm like, what the fuck?
Don't take it personally. He's been doing that a lot with me too. He's just been very stressed out.
I know.
I'm not sure how much you guys dated for a while, but I'm not sure.
For almost a month.
So I'm not sure how much you actually really know about him. But when he gets stressed out, he tends to close in on himself. So he's kind of like that now, where he's super stressed out and is internally collapsing.
Yeah, and I completely understand that. I do something very similar, where if I just get in a bunch of bad situations, I'll just kind of shut everything else off and just focus on what I need to at the moment.
Yeah. So he has that going on, and like that's why he hasn't been responding. Because even to me, he's been kind of distant. I'm just giving the poor guy his space, because like he went through people giving him false pedophile allegations. That kind of shit is not.
Yeah.
That's just.
I mean,
So he.
it's so annoying because it was like people yelling at you and me if we were dating. It's just that close of an age gap. I'm like, well, why?
Yeah, it's stupid. It's fucking stupid. Apparently now they're blaming him because he had a father-daughter dynamic with the chick he's dating, and I'm like, well, I guess
Okay.
because I'm goat mom, I can never date any of you. I can never date anybody.
Yeah, it's
I
a stupid thing on. Okay, to give it some context, because I do kind of know what they're trying to do. It's a thing on VRChat where people are like, "Oh, I'm your virtual mom," when they know in reality they're not. They're just. It's basically like a very elaborate fucking
It's
roleplay,
a
but
bit.
they treat it like it's actually true. And people can get really serious over it. Like, for me, I joke around that I'm this random kid's fucking sister. I'm not. It's more just like, it's a bit. You're not actually. But if you want a fucking sister for comfort, then I guess.
mean, I guess, but even then, it's
There's
you.
a certain point where you don't take it that seriously. They're taking it too seriously.
Yeah. Plus, there's a thing that they're so close in age that if they decide to
It
date,
doesn't
it's
matter.
fine. Oh no, they're making shit out of nothing.
Mountains out of molehills and
You
blame
know,
everybody else but
Fucker.
those. Yeah.
apparently, according to our friend here, it was because of multiple things. Apparently, there's been tension building for a while because of things he said that were warranted because they were being stupid. But they got salty, and now they're doing all this.
Mm-hmm.
How fun. We love that.
Like,
We love
you know the classic. It's everybody's fault but myself. I'm never the issue.
Yeah.
That group of people is just not fucking nice. I've had my own experience with them. They are assholes. They only care about themselves.
Yeah, the thing that I find funny about their situation is that they're all over this poor dude who's dating a person 2 years younger than him. The main issue is that he's 19 and the chick he's dating is 17, so she's technically a minor. I say technically because in her state and in his state, they're both legal adults. But putting that aside, 2 years is their difference. They could have met each other in high school, and he just graduated sooner. And even then, they only knew each other until I think recently. Not that long.
She was 15 and he was 17 when they first met.
Yeah, so that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. But here's the thing that really clenches it. About a year before all this shit started happening, I think it's been almost exactly a year now that I think about it.
At this point, yeah.
There's this dude who used to pretend to be Shadow on VR chat, like what would you call those people? My brain is blanking hard. I know there's a name for them. Yeah, a role player. Yeah, there we go. And he was dating chicks 10 years younger. Now, usually, depending on how old you are, there's a point where your age doesn't really matter. But he was 28, dating people straight out of high school. Like 18-year-old.
Yeah, that's a little bit creepy.
So
now, if we say that when he's 40 and dating somebody who's 30, it's a little bit less creepy, but...
Yeah, because at that point, like, you've been an established adult for a while.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know somewhat what's going on. That's fine. But here's the thing. Let's put this into context. My friend and his girlfriend, right? They are in the same mental group together. Like, they're both teenagers. They're both young. Dating an 18-year-old when you're almost 30 years old, that dude was old enough to fucking have a medical degree while she was just barely getting out of high school.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's fucking gross. So my point is that they were loyal to that guy up until he fucking left of his own accord. Like, he ran with his tail between his legs, and some of them were still kissing his fucking unwiped ass until
Ugh, why'd you have to give me that image? Why'd you have to give me that image? That is nasty, dude. Why?
because it puts
Both words.
because it gets my point across where they're being fucking gross. Because they supported this guy, but they get salty at one dude, and now they're trying to throw him and shame him in public because he's dating a 17-year-old when he's 19.
Yep.
Like, you guys have no fucking place to talk when one of you actually dated that fucking disgusting piece of shit. So that's the only thing I regret, that he didn't tell us he was about to drop the dog, because then they could have dropped that in the chat and then left. Because I guarantee you that a lot of people in that chat don't even know what that whole situation was about. Like, oh, so you guys are perfectly fine with a fucking 28-year-old dating somebody who's just barely legal by the federal standard, but two teenagers.
I kind of wish they mentioned that, because
I told Dogosi to put it in the dog, but he doesn't want me to get into any more trouble. But like, dude, you can just put that in, because I don't know. He doesn't want me to get directly involved anymore. I think because he's being protective.
You don't have to mention your name. They don't have to mention your name, and they're gonna know anyway, because you're in the fucking server.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. They kicked me.
Well, no. Here's the thing. You and Zero talked, and you shared the screenshots of you two talking.
Yeah,
They're gonna know. It doesn't matter.
Here's the funny thing about that, by the way. So they kicked me out of the group, right? And I think Zero was gonna try and ream me over the coals because I leaked their private conversation. But because they kicked me out of the group, she couldn't actually do anything. So all she managed to send me was "how strange," or "so strange," and then nothing else. I'm like, you dumb bitch. You stupid bitch.
I can tell they're not coordinated whatsoever.
They're
No,
not.
they're not.
I feel like the main people who are at the charge of everything is Ginga and kinda like Trog. That's about it. The others are just like, maybe their work gets through, maybe their work doesn't. It depends.
Yeah, they
See,
got.
part of the issue is me and Mimi. We've been on these little trips before, so we know how to manipulate certain things to make things happen.
Yeah. If
We
anything,
do need to have certain pieces moving when we want them to move.
yeah, the whole is gonna sound very fucking jaded, but the whole situation with Toon Critic really did just make my perception and knowledge for these situations very useful. I fucking straight up lied to those bastards. I told them that I was going to law school.
And they ate it up. It's very easy.
They also caught on to the fact that she's my friend, because me and Zero, I used to be really good friends with her. And I had her and Mim talk, because Zero was not going through some great stuff at the moment, and I wanted to help her out. And I had Mim talk to her, because Mim is so smart. And
don't give me that label. I don't need that stress. I want to be stupid.
Let me be dumb, please.
Being smart is a burden.
You're only stupid when you choose to be.
Dude, you don't.
Who are you again?
I'm good at giving advice because I'm old. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wisdom is very
I'm
high.
not. But my point is that the reason why Zero talked to her in the first place is because she recognized Zero from me. Like, one of the first things she said to Mim was, "Aren't you a friend of Checkers?"
You know, the funny thing is, if she had checked my friends list at all, she would have found out I was lying.
Yeah.
Well, you can't, because it only shows ones that you're friends with as well.
True. Okay.
So it doesn't matter.
But if she had friended me instead of just, sharing a group, she would have seen. I wouldn't have accepted, because I knew that going in.
Oh, yeah.
But point is that, and again, Checkers, the stuff I said, I did not mean any of it.
I know. It just kind of hurt, because I'm like, am I like that?
Like, I know, but I had to sell the bit.
I know. It's because she did ask. Green, however, didn't. That was unfucking warranted. You did because she mentioned me.
Yep. my philosophy is if they don't say anything, don't say anything.
Yeah.
If they don't,
Because this is it. Information wars. You know how it goes.
if they don't ask, you don't answer.
Yep.
If they ask, then you have some bullshit.
And
Yep.
guess what? Ginga didn't ask Green anything about me, so he shouldn't have fucking said that.
Okay,
But what you
put that
gonna do,
down.
man?
Hi, Solar Moon Eclipse. We're talking about drama. But stuff that doesn't involve the public, so it's just us complaining about some shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, unless you're an extreme fucking VR chat user that is in the Sonic community specifically, you're not gonna see much from it.
Even then, this doesn't seem like it spread that far. It mostly just affected.
It really... I don't think it did. Mostly because...
It got caught.
Well, no. It's mostly because so many people from that server dipped due to all the bullshit. They're just like, you know what? Not doing this one.
I'm pretty sure the server size dropped. Though right now they're trying to spin the whole thing as they're more upset because he's dating somebody he claimed was his virtual daughter. And I'm like, you guys are fucking stupid.
Dude, that's just... Okay, whatever. Who gives a shit?
I've had a lot of internet sons. I had an internet son who was older than me.
Yep. Oh man, I still remember the drama when. Oh.
Ozzy is fucking younger than me, and yet I'm like, you know what? Sure, I'll be your fucking digital daughter. I don't care.
I can't remember that one lady. The
Whatever
one lady that
chooses you.
played Applejack. Not Applejack. Applejack's younger sister. I can't remember her name right now.
I think it's Apple Blue.
Yeah, Apple Bloom and Black Griffin and
Oh!
her announced that they were dating. People gave them so much shit about it. I'm like, guys, they're the same age. Leave them alone.
It's the fucking character who's a child, not the person who's voicing it.
Yeah.
This kind of feels like what the situation is, where people are conflating.
It feels very similar.
Because fucking the girl in question, I know you guys, people don't know the names in this fucking context, but
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just nobody's gonna know.
Just kind of giving people that are listening here some
Unless
idea.
Ghosty's here. Ghosty, are you in the chat? Are you watching while you're playing VR chat? Yeah, I see your ass on your channel.
no, I don't think he's watching me stream right now. He doesn't actually come into the group, into my group
No.
that often. He's mostly in here because he might end up getting some Steve or Rizu content he can voice. That-
I know.
That boy,
You really have asked to help you with that because he's actually a really good Sonic.
yeah, that dude loves Steve. Like he
We
loves,
just need to
I've
get him a
noticed.
better microphone.
yeah, he
He
loves,
does.
he loves Steve, and he loves the squishies.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
He has good
we
taste.
literally were talking to him while we were making them.
Well, they were already created, but originally they were just gonna be like little mindless blobs that just exist, and they went from that to being little tiny jellyfish
Super
that's
computers.
Modifiable little jellies.
that start out emotionless and kind of dumb, but then eventually develop to copy their owners, and they're very cute.
The
They're kind
dumb part doesn't really erase from the Scourge one, however.
Oh no, they never fully get what you would call smart. They're intelligent.
No, my point is that it's still stupid as shit because he's fucking stupid as shit.
Yeah. Thing is that the squishies never really let go of some of their tendencies. So although they have the capability of a supercomputer, they're very hyper intelligent. They're like a hive mind. They have a collective mind to store information in. When they can't figure out that they can squeeze through the crack under the door when they're trapped in a room.
Sometimes.
Some of them eventually learn, but usually they don't share that information with the hive because at that point they develop their own personalities.
That poor squishy that Ravine has must be so confused all the time. The boss man was just right here. Where'd he go?
Has to go look for him.
By
Yeah.
the way, folks, good news. Camelot RP has finally begun. We did it. It
Yep.
started.
It's just starting with like 20 holes in the hull. We're taking on
Hey.
water.
Listen, I'm trying. It's not my fault. Everybody just fucking clamors at me.
Dude,
I'm a therapist.
I'm pretty sure that that's a bad omen that we probably should have waited longer. Feels like the universe is like, oh, you guys want to have fun? Not on my watch.
Never have fun.
Here's
Always
a
surrender.
billion fucking friends going, hey, I want to fucking not be on this game right now.
Because
I'm
God,
trying not to say the worst thing.
God fucking damn it. Between the shit you're going through, the drama with our friend, and the fact that my sister's dad is in the hospital after getting leg surgery for cancer, and my actual dad fucking died, this week has been hell.
Yes, it really has. It's been absolute ass.
It's been fucking awful.
Like, I just want to breathe. I want to have fun with my friends. But then something has to happen, no matter what. And it's just like, can I just have fun with my friends?
No.
Can I just enjoy VR chat, please?
No.
By the way, I do have bad news, Mim. I am going to get a VR headset soon.
Oh,
That
of
means
course.
if I am getting on VR on my headset, I will let you know. Like, hey, I'm gonna be on my headset. I might not notice the tech.
Checkers, this wouldn't be
Every
an
once in a while.
this wouldn't be an issue if we just scheduled the fucking thing.
Scheduling is very difficult due to fucking college.
I get that. But dude, I got a life too over here. Also, Solar Moon, thank you so much. Honestly speaking, I didn't know my dad that well. He got deported to Mexico 14 years ago, and I haven't actually talked to him in all that time. So, as sad as it is, there wasn't really a connection there. At this point, he's a stranger. So yeah, I'm sad because it's just a sad situation, but my life doesn't really change with him dead, which is very depressing to say out loud.
That's a grim thing to say, yeah. Sorry.
Come here, Shoops.
Aw.
I need more of you.
Ayo.
I need to go use. He's collecting sheep.
I got like 100 sheep now in a pen.
I have so many cows just fucking not doing too hot in a big pen. I feel like I'd get a lot of violations for that.
I
This is
gotta
Minecraft. Who cares?
go run to the bathroom real quick, so I'm gonna log off. But I'll be
Okay.
the stream's still going. I'll just be right back.
We'll entertain them, don't worry.
That's my job, Solar. I'm sorry.
What did Solar say? Ever need a vent? My dams are open. Yeah, she tends to vent mostly to death. Every once in a while she'll say something to me, but it is mostly death. So if she's not gonna do it to me, it really depends if she's gonna do that with you, buddy. Nothing bad. It's just how she be. Which is okay. Oh no, is he EP? Is he tired?
No, it's just a little bit like we found so many horses. Then the one day I decided to come out with a saddle to try to get a horse. They're all gone. I don't know where they went.
They fucked right off, bro.
Yeah, as soon as I came out here with the saddle, nope, they're gone. So I'm having to walk back and forth from my giant hole in the ground to the ocean
How
to
lovely.
do any work on my new base. So
That is a massive L, my friend. Meanwhile, I've been mining as much wood as I can fucking do.
I've seen people play all the Poppy Playtime stuff, and my eyes are too screwed up. I cannot see what they're doing half the time. So, and I know part of that is because of Discord compression rates, but I know a lot of it is I cannot play horror games because of how bad my eyesight is.
I personally don't like that series, mainly because of what they did. Their practices are kind of scummy, and for me, they kind of do feel like a crash grab. I understand it, maybe they're improving, but I'm not interested.
You know, they made toys out of kids for kids. It is kind of scummy.
Well, not that. I mean, behind the scenes, not in the game. I used to be a FNAF fan, for fuck's sake. I had my own fucking OC and everything. I was so cringe. That's the place I also got fucking groomed by an 18-year-old when I was 13, so that's just great.
You know, it's almost like having a pony OC that is not like 12 years old because that's how long you've been in the fandom. He's getting there. It's like another 4 more years and he's old enough to drive. Well, I actually got my driver's permit when I was 14.
Yeah, about
That's
to
because
say,
I'm
I'm
out in
pretty
the
sure
middle of
that'd
the
be sooner.
country.
That'd be like 2 years then.
Yeah. But I know in a lot of states, they don't give out driver's permits until you're like 16.
There's a lot of them that do 14. I think mine
Yeah.
does. Minnesota.
Mostly, like rural states and stuff like that do that.
I mean, there's a lot of farmers here, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Here, officer, my driver's permit that lets me drive this couple 100-ton tractor down the street.
Basically.
They're lying to you. Poppies and roses are the same thing. What? Hi.
No.
Huh?
Nothing.
Also, it's Rosie playtime. I
Yeah,
see how it is.
Yeah, it is mainly the NFTs that really pissed me off, but that's besides the point.
Good timing, Mimi. You joined right when the sun was coming down.
Well, I'm in my house. I'll just go to my bed.
Yeah, I'm going up to my adventure bed right now. So.
Yeah, the adventure bed. We love the adventure bed.
Yeah, the piss yellow bed.
Yum.
We stole it.
Gotta love the piss bed.
Well,
Yeah,
can you
stole the
really?
bed.
Can we really say we stole it when we got it from an abandoned
did.
village?
You did.
Yeah, we stole from all the zombies that could have been using it.
Checkers. We're trying to sleep. Oh, there we go.
I'm sleeping.
Okay, Minecraft was
Yeah,
just
I
being
was-
I
stupid.
was the first one to sleep.
I was getting up to my.
Ah,
It's all Checker's fault.
okay, it's
I
that
didn't do anything.
song.
Discrimination, I tell you.
I don't know what you guys were talking about NFTs, so I'm just gonna let you guys finish that conversation.
Oh,
Uh,
Poppy Playtime. They did NFTs. They were asking if
Oh,
any of us would ever play it.
why?
NFTs are pretty much dead now,
Because
anyways.
fuck them.
Okay.
Oh, why did they do NFTs? Because they wanted money and they put them behind a paywall. That would be for lore. They're like, oh, if you get these NFTs, then you get lore, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay.
I was kind of curious, but then they did that, and I'm like, you know what? No.
Look, all you need is one dumbass to fucking buy it, and then they'll release it to the public.
Yep.
I know.
That's how this shit works. Well, that's a dumb thing. I haven't even watched the show yet.
Well, it's a game.
Oh,
It's a game, yeah.
well, that just goes to show you how little I knew about it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
I know a good bit, but I mostly know only stuff from chapter 1 and 2, because that was before. And there's some other stuff I know just because of what people play on VR chat. Since, keep in mind, I'm in the Sonic community, and there's a lot of kids still, especially on VR, so they're gonna be into that type of stuff. They're gonna be wearing those types of avatars.
Dude, they need to set up age-gated communities in VR chat.
I agree. There is a extreme need for that.
Because I swear to God, I don't know. That's why I don't like VR chat. Because I'll go on there, and then you see a fucking big-ass group of, like, 12-year-olds, and nobody my age, because everybody my age already has their established little groups.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I'm over here
It's
just having to try and find people to talk with. And they're all under the age of 15, and, like, gross. Ew. I feel gross just being here.
When Mim doesn't want to be here.
Look, I feel more comfortable standing in the middle of a water park than I do in VR chat.
Well, yeah, because there's more moderation to that, but in VR chat, it's not moderated at all.
Well, it's because in real life, people can see my face and they can see the disgust whenever a bunch of children I don't know come running up to me.
The children know to leave.
I give them the face, like, you better not fucking touch me with your germ-infested hands.
No, look, I might look like your mommy, but I'm anything but. Leave me alone.
You what look like?
You're not my kid. You're not my responsibility. Go away.
Sorry, I was trying to do the fucking... You know when that kid walks up to a random chick, I think it was the mom or the sister, said daddy, and then the person turned the camera back at themselves and just asked, do I look like yo dad? Do I look like your fucking dad?
And then the kid just goes chomping off again.
Clap, 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 clap. Because he had
But, for fuck's sake, yeah. That's why I don't like VR chat.
Which is fair. I get it. I've gotten used to it. I just avoid the kids.
Dude, it's so hard to avoid the fucking kids if you don't
It
have...
is. I agree.
They're
It is.
everywhere.
But what you do is you ignore them, or you mute them, or any of the other stuff.
Thing is, right, I haven't made Mimi her own avatar yet. I'm fully capable of it, but I'm just fucking lazy as shit.
Well, it just takes time.
That too.
That's a big killer.
But
And then you have to learn, considering the fact that it's I don't know, viewership.
I know it's not that different. It's just
It's a lot like Blender, honestly.
yeah, it's not difficult to rig a puppet. I can technically make my own VTuber model too if I wanted to. But here's the
Yeah.
thing.
I
don't want to.
That'd be so cool, though.
I know a lot of friends that set up puppets basically for when they're streaming,
Yeah, mostly what's
and it's kind of just a way to make sure that people know when the streams are going or if they froze or not.
I might do a the VTuber model eventually, namely because I don't want people to associate Mimi with my face. Mimi's the character. The person behind the screen is not Mimi. I'm just some
Yeah, that's why
random.
we call you Mim. That's why we call you Mim.
I'm some random fucking bitch who lives out of Nevada.
You are, but you know what? We love this fucking bitch, so you shush.
Yeah.
I don't know, too much of a gremlin some days.
I'm the gremlin, you shush.
I mean, there's a reason I don't show my face too often online. Also, there's a reason why I don't mind people drawing porn of my character, because guess what? My character isn't me.
Aha! Loopholes!
Like, haha, you want to draw porn of this fictional character I created? Cool. So, send me a link. It better be hot.
I better be hot, damn it.
If it isn't good, then I'm gonna stab you.
It better be nice and sloppy.
You know, make sure there are fluids everywhere.
Yeah. Make sure everything's well lubricated.
That sounds like a good time.
It does.
It does.
Oh, I miss being able to just make the types of fucked up jokes without worrying. Oh, is Kit nearby? Do I need to worry about this fucking 11-year-old hearing this?
Yeah.
That's nice. I
I know.
understand why they like to keep him around. It's fair. They just want him to feel like he belongs somewhere and he has somebody that cares for him. But like, I want to talk about how I want to sit on someone's dick without getting stared at by a kid.
That's when you just look him dead in the eye and say, it's an adult thing. You'll understand when you're older.
No, he knows everything. He's
Fuck.
11 and he knows it all. It's very sad.
There you go.
Man.
And
That's
so I'll go on to VR chat if they ever come up with like an age gate thing where you can go ahead and filter your age, because you can pretty easily tell when there's somebody under 15 in a 21 chat.
You could probably like just report them and go, they're lying about their age. Fix that, please.
Hello, squeaky voice. How you doing?
Or just
oh, you're
how
trying to sound like a
talk.
manly man? How deep can you get before you break?
Yeah, though I'm pretty sure that's gonna need some ironing out too, because some adults just sound so funny.
Like,
Yeah.
exactly me.
Oh,
Like,
man.
Don't always sound like I'm 19.
Like, do you guys know who Wolfichu is on YouTube?
Yeah.
She's close to my age, but her voice sounds like she fucking constantly huffs helium. And that's her actual speaking voice.
Yeah.
That's
I was
not
so jealous of a couple guys back in college. It was mostly because they were like in their 30s to 40s, and they looked like they were still in their 20s, and sound like it too. Meanwhile, there I was, my little skeleton self, and I looked like I was in my 50s.
That is a move.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know how old I look, I'll be honest with you guys. Especially because now my hair's thinning a little bit. I need to get on that.
Yeah, I need to get on that too. I've been
I mean, you
meaning to get like some oil to brush through it.
From
Yeah.
what I've seen, you look 25.
Well, considering that
And-
I'm 27, that kind of worries me a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty close to your actual age, but not in a bad way.
Yeah, I suppose. I look younger when my hair's fuller. I think it's because I've been eating garbage,
Yeah.
which is usually the reason why my body decides to hate me.
Wait, yeah, that's true.
So,
It's either that or, well, it's probably the diabetes. That's probably the reason too, because I've been eating garbage and I have diabetes.
Unfortunately.
That's probably the reason why. Like, I wonder why I'm so unhealthy. Looks at closet where I have a whole stack of just hot Cheeto bags.
It's a mystery.
I wonder why.
Who could ever say?
I know, right?
To be
Maybe we
fair,
should get
Anyway.
the chaotics on that. They can solve it, I bet.
see
I just
what?
killed a bunch of my cows at once. Whoops.
Oh, what the hell? Okay, my game decided to be weird.
How fun.
I had a thought and I lost it. What I've been thinking of doing is make more dried meat with my dehydrator, but meat's expensive.
It
It
is.
really is.
Thing is,
Unless
I'm
you
trying
live
to.
Gaia.
I'm trying to get a whole thing of like eye of round or bottom round, because those are usually big cuts that aren't too expensive. But they don't sell them whole here in fucking Vegas. I have searched
I'm
everywhere.
so used
Wow.
to seeing it whole, but I think it's partially because we also get a lot of our meats and stuff like that from our cousins that actually raise cattle and stuff like that. So
Dude, if you guys manage to get your hand on a fucking eye of round, I will pay you money for that shit. Because what I usually do is I partially freeze it, then I slice it thin, and then I dehydrate them in batches. Because when you have the whole honkin' thing, you actually get more stuff for cheaper.
yeah,
And this family will go through an entire fucking dehydrator's worth of dried meat, which is easily around 3 pounds of dried meat, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot.
it's a lot.
Oh, I'm getting texted.
They'll go through that entire thing in a day.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Like, people ask me, like, why don't you guys just get beef jerky? Dried meat and beef jerky are not the same thing.
No.
They are not. One
And
is actual
plus-
dried meat. The other is beef candy.
Yeah. And plus, a jerky is like $20 nowadays, and you only get like half a pound of it.
There is one place I know that sells actual legit dried beef. It's La Bonitas, that's a good bit down the street from my house. But a pound of that shit is $23.
Yeah.
You know,
Silly.
no,
That's
it
a
may
good way to go broke fast.
it makes sense because say like you get a whole eye around that's like 7 pounds. When you dehydrate it, it'll actually dehydrate down to 2 to 3 pounds. You lose a lot of
who's
weight
not-
when you get rid of the water.
Who's not in bed?
Checkers,
Oh.
it's nighttime. Are you not in your bed?
Oh. Sorry, I'm underground. I didn't notice.
Log off for a second.
I'm just,
I
out in
got-
the open here.
I was in my basement. I just had to go upstairs. There's no windows.
Okay, cool. I guess
Thankfully, I'm
we'll.
working with half slabs and stuff, so spawning where I'm at's kind of low, but it's never zero.
Have I ever tried tipping over a cow? Nope. I have been around
No.
cattle
That's
in Mexico, of course, with my grandpa.
My experience, because I actually used to work with my aunt and uncle and them all for like 4 years. I did that. I'd rather work with a cow any day of the week versus a horse. The horses that they have, they're just mean, stubborn damn things.
No, dude, I'd rather work with a cow than a fucking pig.
Yeah.
If you have a mean pig, I swear to God, you are never touching that fucking animal. I remember that usually my grandpa has pretty nice pigs, and of course because they're pigs, they're raised for meat, so he usually isn't like playing with them or anything. He had
You can at least go up and give them a snack or something. You don't have to worry about them chewing off your fingers.
yeah, usually his pigs were pretty nice, but there was one year he was raising this pig, and it was a fucking demon of a pig. I swear to God. Anytime you get close to it, it would growl at you. You didn't have to actually even go anywhere near his pen. If he just saw you, you'd hear this ungodly fucking grunt. People don't realize how loud pigs can be. They are fucking loud.
Oh yeah. They can
I'm just
actually
imagining,
squeal loud
like-
enough where they will damage your eardrums.
When she said demon pig, I just imagined a pig, like a regular picture of a fucking pig with angry eyebrows drawn on it.
I mean, that fucking thing. And here's the thing about pigs. They are incredibly smart.
Yeah.
Like, people do not give them credit for how intelligent they are.
They're
So,
smarter than horses.
so that pig would find ways to escape, and it would fucking chase you down. If it found anything that looked like a human in the area, it would go after it. Only people. There could be a fucking dog sitting next to its pen. Nothing. Just chilling. As soon as it sees people, you better run. And it doesn't matter if that person was 2 years old or 50 years old.
You better run, bitch.
You better run.
Ow.
Thankfully, it
Who
never...
hurt that pig?
I don't know.
I want to know.
Nothing was done with that pig. Like, of course that pig was going to become meat, but the pig didn't know that.
At least you shouldn't have known that. Who leaked it to the pig?
Somebody, I don't know, maybe somebody leaked the news to the pig. I don't know. All I know is that pig was a fucking demon, and the day it was made into bacon, I enjoyed eating that bitch.
Damn.
Yeah, I usually don't take pleasure in eating animals, especially when I've actually raised them, because I'm a soft-hearted bitch and I will cry. But goddamn, that fucking pig, I hated it so much. I actually have a scar on my leg thanks to that pig.
Oh.
I'll show it to you when you're here next time. It's not that dark, but it's visible. But they also had really nice pigs. There's this little tiny pig that they had, and they didn't actually end up killing that one. That one died of a heart attack, which is even more sad.
Oh.
It was a little runt, a little piglet that they had for a while. That grew up with them. I think it lived 5 years with them. And that pig was so incredibly sweet. What it used to do is that it would take some of the dog treats that it could grab a hold of from their dog bowls, and it would keep them behind in its little house. And then whenever some of the other farm animals came around, it'd throw the fucking dog treats out for them.
Oh, that is so sweet.
It is so cute. And I'm like, oh my god, this fucking pig. It made me so sad when she died.
Oh.
And just a little sweet thing. And it would let you pet her. It would play with you. Such a sweet animal. I was actually dreading the day they would make it into food, because I'm like, I was gonna ask my grandpa not to, but I know that's kind of unfair, because they need to eat something. I'm like, I don't want them to kill this pig. And then she died of a heart attack.
Aw.
So I guess, it worked out in a very morbid way, but I missed that pig. That pig was so cute. She had a little bald spot.
Oh.
You know how people don't realize that pigs aren't actually, like, smooth and pink. They have fur. Usually their fur gets scorched off or, like, blanched off.
Yeah.
But they have fur. So she had fur, but she had this big-ass bald spot on her back. It wasn't even from anything. It's just like she was born with it.
It was just there.
Because I would look at it and like, is she okay? And then they showed me pictures of her and like, oh, that's just how she was born. She just had a bald spot.
Aw.
I'm like, what a weird little pig. Probably the only pig we took pictures of because she was so cute and sweet. There's 0 pictures of the fucking devil pig.
Well, yeah, I wonder why.
You are meat and nothing more.
You are merely sustenance. Fuck you.
But yeah.
Okay.
The pig.
I see how scaffolding is useful in this game, but it is a bit of a hassle.
Yeah. I'm preparing flatland for my farm.
I love how nobody noticed that I just decided to magically start using a crafting table.
An enchantment table, and yeah, we saw.
Yeah.
I can try it. Yeah.
See, we're old. We've already got full enchanted gear.
Fuck you.
we
You have another
were actually about ready to go to the end, to the Nether at some point then, so we can get stuff to go to the end.
Yeah, I'm just gathering stuff to make more bookshelves.
Yeah, and I decided to take it a little bit slow and build my ship.
To be fair, I actually haven't been online that often to play Minecraft.
Yeah.
I've been getting on and off every once in a while.
Oh my god. Okay, hold.
I have a bunch of stacks of just cherry wood. Kind of annoying.
Oh, where
I
do I?
decided to take a bit of a break after I found all those diamonds and stuff like that.
I almost
so.
have a stack of diamonds at this point. I've been mining like crazy.
Fun. Oh, why do I
You
feel?
see, I got enough to make a pickaxe, but I didn't grab any more because I still need to find a fortune 3.
Fair enough.
Oh my god, why do I feel so shitty?
Oh.
Just got. You remember how I told you that I got a headache death because I was at the hospital and the hospitals just give me a headache. I don't know what it is about hospitals, but now I feel hella
That's
fucking
it.
queasy. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna fucking puke.
That's not good.
I was very surprised when I didn't feel sick after I was done with my surgery because I'm so used to going into the hospital and feeling sick like the day after.
Ugh. I don't think it's because I caught any kind of bug or anything. I think it's like anxiety. I've never been to the hospital. Well, there's only been 2 times I've been to a hospital for a good reason. And those reasons are my nephew and my sister. Funny enough, the hospital that her dad's staying at is actually the hospital she was born in, so that's fun. But also, my stepdad died in a hospital, and we watched him deteriorate slowly over time. I swear to God, it is a different kind of hell watching somebody slowly
Yeah.
just disintegrate into nothing before your eyes.
That is the hardest one, honestly.
And so I just don't like being in hospitals. And now I feel like I'm gonna fucking puke, and I don't. Hopefully I don't, but like stomach just decided to turn. Oh, hi, Retro Gamer. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Oh, that pig had its own Charlotte. That would be so cute. No, I doubt it. It was
I
just a
did.
very intelligent, very sweet pig. Some animals are just born different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly. We had this one cat, and I'm talking a freakishly smart cat. It knew how to open up doors, use the toilet, and all this stuff. It was crazy.
My cat knew how to open the doors, and it got so annoying so fast. She figured out how to turn the knob.
Oh,
And-
Blue can break into the house pretty easily. Having a
That's
smart
a dog.
animal is sometimes a curse.
And it even knew that you're supposed to knock first before you open the door. So you would hear it. So you would hear a knock, and then you'd say, "Come in," then the door would open.
I wish
And
my
then
mother
there's the
did that. She
cats.
just knocks and then opens the door. She doesn't even fucking wait.
Yeah. See,
Really
our cat was
annoying
much
when
more
me and
polite.
a certain somebody are trying to have alone time, and I'm like, fuck. Don't
Oh,
do that.
it's my sister's dad who's in the hospital. My dad, that's another issue entirely.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Why?
Man, it's getting dark. You might want to not stand out there too long.
I know, I'm going to my house. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Just letting you know.
Okay, I'm back at the house. Oh, that was
You
gross.
may not sleep. There are monsters nearby.
Then I guess
Log.
log off for a sec.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's stay. Oof. I'll be right back.
Excuse me.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
By the way, I already have an axe with fucking efficiency 5, so I'm vibing.
Nice.
I know, right? It's awesome. I'm very proud of myself. Can fucking speed run just making meat, right? Not making meat, getting wood. I guess those are the same things if you really squint. Yes.
Yep.
On a scale of 1 to 10, What is your opinion on Ghosty? Just using numbers.
I only know about the situation, and then I
Yeah.
edited that one thing where he decided to voice Steve and his boyfriend. So
I feel like you should have done either Steve or Rizu. That'd have been cute.
see, I was tempted to, but I'm like, he already did both voices, and I'm just
They're
gonna
so
give him a
close.
win here, and I'll just edit stuff and put everything together.
The only problem is that his voices are super close to each other, so you can tell it's
Yeah.
from the same guy.
It takes a lot of effort to change up your cadences. Like, I actually have a different speaking pattern and words that I use for different voices I do. It just helps that way.
Somebody's watching the fucking Super Bowl while watching the stream. How dare you? Shame on you, SMH.
She's not here right now. She went up to go use the restroom.
Yeah, she needed to go take a piss. Or shit, I don't know. One of the two. I'm gonna have to ask Mem to, like, tell you about Ghosty then, since she barely told you anything. Very stinky behavior right there.
Well, see, I was going to be used as the example where it's like, look, this situation got out to where people that are not even part of this and don't really know anything about it knows about it.
Well, you deserve to at least know who, like, Ghosty is and what he's like, I guess.
I have a rough idea.
Well, you deserve a proper idea.
When I get a proper idea is when I actually talk to people.
Close enough is Mim explaining. She's not here. We are currently taking...
Okay, I'm back.
Oh,
I'm back.
she's
Welcome
back.
back.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Jesus Christ. Hello, the best, or the fucking. I guess that's what I'll call ya. What happened? What did I miss?
I don't know. They've been just wanting to get your attention.
Oh, yeah, no, I wasn't here.
I do got a question for you.
What?
Can you explain Ghosty to Death?
Like his personality?
Yeah.
That's a good question. You gotta give me a minute to think about it.
No,
See,
you're good.
it's just one of those things where it's like, hang on, you want me to actually describe somebody? Give me a second here.
I don't want to say it wrong. Hold on.
I have not played Roblox. I'm not a big Roblox person.
Why do you think we're playing Valve game and not Roblox?
Also, I don't have a guitar. That was just me making a noise here. I'm sorry. I'm just
I can attest. I looked in her room. She does not have a guitar.
Plenty of things I can make weird noises. It's fine.
My little sister has one, but she's not playing it right now. I'm sorry, guys.
I actually sent her this.
Just give me a second, guys. I don't know what the
It's
fuck
all
is wrong
good.
with me.
You're good.
Fucking piece of shit. My brother heard me puking. Apparently, he sent me a text like, "Are you fucking pregnant?" I'm like, "If I am, then I'm giving birth to the second coming of Christ."
Yeah, because you're... Last time I checked, you have not gotten any game for a while.
Dude, I haven't gotten any game in almost 5 years. Almost 6 years.
Exactly.
So, fuck that.
That's what I mean. Oh my god, Jesus. Fuck you, zombie. Get
Though
out of here.
considering that I'm not a virgin, I'd probably be giving birth like to the Antichrist or some shit.
Eh.
I don't know. I'm just fucking... I got some watermelon chunks. I'm hoping that eating them will help settle my stomach a little bit.
Yeah, in case you didn't realize, this is we don't really care. If you're uncomfortable with the topics, you can just leave.
Dude, if you're 10, you should not be here.
Agreed.
Like, straight up, this is not a
Get
stream.
out.
This is not a stream for children.
This really isn't. If you are 10, please remove yourself from the premises.
Like this, we talk about raunchy topics here. I don't care
We
what
talk
the
about
fuck.
How much I want to one Shadow the Hedgehog. So yeah.
I get that you don't care. I'm
That
just
doesn't matter.
I'm just telling you that this is not a stream that's appropriate for children. Hold up.
You know what? I don't think it's a person that we should really give a shit about. Just ignore them. I think they just want attention.
Yep.
I'm trying to see if I can figure out how to block them or ban them. Look, my dude, I am genuinely sorry, but this stream is not. It's for 18 plus.
Adults. Don't ban me, bro. Then why the fuck did you even bother coming here?
Then why are you swearing when you're 10?
Where's your parents?
Should have thought
bro?
about that before you came in.
Where's your parents?
I haven't had to ban anybody from YouTube before. Give me 1 sec.
Ooh, if you're almost gonna be fucking 30, that isn't.
Dude, don't be making fun of that. I'm in the same fucking boat. I'm turning 28 this year.
Listen, they're gonna turn 30 next year. That's different. You still got some time.
Not a lot though, considering I'm 26 now. Ugh.
Yes, of course. Well, I totally believe you now.
Oh yeah, that's so believable. Do you think we're fucking stupid?
Anyways.
I love how the anyways is just met with silence.
There we go.
That's all the attention should be given to it.
Their messages are hidden. They should be deleted. Here, there we go.
Yeah.
Now we can ignore them. Let's go.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I never had to ban anybody before.
Well, it looks like you're gonna need some mods.
I think Death is my mod right now. He's the only one I got.
Am I? Am I a mod?
Type something in the chat and
go.
I can check. Oh, well, type something in the chat so I can make you a mod. I think. Oh no, you're not a mod. The only mod I have on YouTube is Kikyo, and I haven't talked to her in 2 years now.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Wonder if she's dead.
Maybe.
I'm starting to wonder. She's been very silent.
She's been quiet for a while. She has her seasons where she comes and goes. Like for a while, she was liking some of my Sonic stuff, but then she just stopped.
She up and vanished.
Of course, I know people like that where they'll just disappear for like a year or two, then appear back out of nowhere.
I don't feel like it's unusual.
I'm not trying to. YouTube, I
Please
swear.
don't ban. Please don't ban me, Mimi.
For now, I'll have you as I'll have you as managing. I can make others standard. Okay. Somebody has to be in charge, and I've known you the longest.
It's only been like 8 years now, huh?
Nothing.
Look, Checkers, you would totally be a standard mod in here, but I've known him longer. There can only be one.
What do you mean there can only be one? What if he's not here? What if he's like not available?
Trust me, he will be.
Yep. I'm always available.
Me and Kiki
You are now a
Bat.
Madre.
No, not Kiki Bat. Her name is Kiki Oyawi, which, yes, her name was made during her anime phase.
As you can tell, my name was made when being the edgy teenager was cool.
Were you the type of guy who blasted fucking Linkin Park from your window?
You better believe it.
The classic. Crawling in my skin.
These wounds, they will not heal. Yeah, of course, do it as crackly and as nasty as possible, too, so people think you can't actually sing.
I can see Death being... Yeah, Death was a goth. I'll be honest with you, I'll still blast fucking Linkin Park. Just give me an appropriate situation, or even just me being slightly depressed, and I'll fucking play some Linkin Park.
Oh shit.
No, you're truly edgy when you...
I need to get up because there is... Okay, as long as...
Is it daytime?
No.
Yeah, it's night. It's night.
There's just a creeper and skeleton right beside me, and hoping they ignore me long enough.
Ma'am, you might want to go to sleep.
I did.
There we go. Okay, yeah, skeleton is on fire, and the creeper is decided to jump overboard. Perfect.
But no, like the very edgy kids used to listen to Evanescence.
Yep.
Of course.
Wake
I
me
mean, for
up.
crying out loud, the character that I use, which is now 12 years old, is a horse that is a reaper that is on fire. So...
If that doesn't say something, then you might be blind.
Dude, I've gone through so many OCs over the years because I changed fandoms a lot. Remember when I first started on the internet when I was around 14-ish? 13-ish? I joined a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon group.
Of course you did.
So my OC was this green Espeon named Haruhi.
Of course it was a shiny Espeon. Why wouldn't it be?
I didn't make it puke green, okay? It was a nice light green.
Ah, like a lime green.
I love how you still have yet to explain Ghosty in a fucking sentence.
It's fine, we don't need to talk about him.
Bad.
Ghosty is Ghosty. He exists in the
Yep.
world. And he's a little bit crazy. He's a theater kid. There you go. That's all I have to say. He's a theater kid.
And see, I completely understand that because I was a theater kid. I was one of the theater kids when I was in high
can
school.
kind of tell, because one, he's an SBO fan, and we all know how SBO is.
SPO is the best poet ever. You cannot say otherwise.
So yeah, he's a theater kid. He also has a bit of... He likes to joke around a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't like sexual jokes, though. He's not...
Yeah, that's fair.
He's a little bit prunish, but you know what? Fuck it. You don't need to be dirty to be my friend.
Yeah. It helps, but it's not a requirement.
It helps for my streams because my streams are the furthest thing from prunish. We are very, very wet, whatever a prune starts out as.
Yep.
I think it's a
We
plum.
like
I think prunes are just raisined plums.
We like the sex.
Hee hee.
Well, it's fun.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Warner. Your name seems familiar. Do I know you? Your name.
Before.
That name is very familiar in my brain. There's no bad alarm, so I probably just saw you. I remember one of your comments or something. Usually, if it's somebody that I know is bad, my brain will be like, wait a minute.
I am so very excited for the Sasaku comic. Just for the sheer fact we're gonna see. Well, we could possibly just have Rivi in there beating the shit out of out of Shadow and Amy.
See, we have it that Ravine comes to Sasako's island every couple of years because she needs to update her fake IDs.
Yep.
And she accidentally gave him the power to teleport because the star can grant wishes. And it's very weird about the wishes it chooses to fucking grant. And one of them just gave this random citizen the ability to teleport because he was complaining about having to fly up there.
Well, it's a lot of work.
And she's like, whoops, I guess your entire family now has the ability to teleport and then also feel extremely tired after. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Shadow's
The monkey's
gonna
paws, whatever energy would have been used to go that distance, he uses.
Yeah, but see, because his family's been helping her for generations now, he's picked up on some of her fighting styles. So whenever she's just being lazy, she's like, can you fight him, please? If he can...
You train them.
If he can beat him, then I'll go ahead and fight him. But right now, I wanna get my mani-pedi.
Yep.
But you don't really have fingernails. Like, shut up.
It's fine.
I'll massage my wings. Anyway, I want to mention something.
What?
So, In the Camelot stuff, I noticed you gave her a yellow sundress, question mark?
It's a bit of a flowy dress. Not too flowy because, of course, this is medieval ages. So it goes
Yeah, I'm
up.
about to say. What came to my mind was very modern, and I'm like, funny.
I'll show you what kind of outfit she's wearing. It's more casual. Of course, it's not super fancy because she's a commoner. But it's cute for a commoner dress. Like, it's something that you would wear to church.
Yeah.
It's like extra fancy.
It's extra commoner fancy. The clothes you would pawn if you're poor and then buy back on Sunday to go to church. Oh, that's a deep reference. Fucking, oh my god.
It is.
I'd be surprised if somebody knows about that.
I wonder why she put that dress on after one day of seeing Galahad.
Well, to be fair, she'll put it on because her normal nurse outfit got completely ruined. It's soaked through with dried blood, and blood is hard to wash out.
It is very hard to wash out. And, you know, they didn't have detergents and stuff back then, so...
Still, it's hard to wash out.
Yeah, so she didn't have any. But to anyone who's watching from the outside, it's like, ooh, this little nurse who usually wears the same clothes every day, dressed up, and she's talking to Galahad.
A little interesting, don't you say?
We got Lamrock fucking around with their relationship a little bit because he likes to tease Galahad.
Yeah, he's just a little bit of a shit.
They admitted that they were the user you just banned. Well, here's a good thing. I can keep telling them, making them disappear.
Are they easy?
The guy who, somebody who was just in here, the best guy, just admitted he tried to come back in. He can keep trying. I'm just gonna keep blocking him.
Yeah. He's gonna get bored eventually.
See,
You get
the
these
way
people.
you have to picture Ravine is he looks like an overworked secretary.
See, here's the funny thing. You actually see him a lot in the background of Mimi's comic because he works as an accountant at the place that the I guess freedom fighters. They're not called freedom fighters. They're called something else. So you just see this tired accountant filing a bunch of paperwork, and then he leaves to make fake IDs for Burr Mom.
Of course, they never know because he can just teleport in and out of the building. So.
They never know.
They never know.
And so part of what would make it funny is if they recognize him. It's like, wait, aren't you? Yes, I am.
Aren't you Dave from accounting?
Yep, I'm Dave.
You got a problem with me being Dave?
See, because the Sasako comic, I guess now that Mimi and Sasako share a universe, the stuff that happens with Sasako happens a bit before the main story starts. So Mimi's story is after. I did that because now there's squishies in both worlds. And I'm like, you know what? That was the only thing keeping them apart. I guess now they exist in both, there's nothing keeping the two apart.
I wanted squishies.
Everybody wants squishies. They're cute.
I want a squishy for my own character, but I'm too fucking tired to draw anything. I've noticed I'm really just demotivated to draw, and that's probably because of college.
I get waves. Like,
Yeah.
I'm playing Minecraft for a little bit, and then I'm going to get to doing another yacht. Thankfully, I still have some time before Valentine's Day, and nobody else took the next slots, which was a blessing in disguise, because now I can just focus all my attention on these guys. And go slow, because I am so fucking tired.
Well, at least you made bank.
I made a good amount. The $10 ones don't give me that much, but they're consistent. I might keep them as a staple on my page, where I always have a $10 yacht going for something.
It's just a nice little thing because a lot of people, they can spare $10 to get some quick art.
Yeah.
So.
Like, I'm probably gonna make a cute Year of the Dragon thing with Mimi and Silver and not me the next yacht.
Oh.
Maybe they'll be writing Cosmo. Oh my god!
Yes!
They'll be writing on Cosmo's back.
It's a lot better than the dragon picture I'm getting right now. We just had to go completely eldritch with it.
I love how she just accidentally decided it right on a whim. It's great.
Oh!
Well, that's how it happens. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, that's how Ravine happened.
Honestly, yeah. I drew him one night as a drunk, just in a drunk sketch, and then we built on him for a different world, and then it's like, hey, what if he does this for Sasaku, and then kept going. He's like, well, how does he know how to hide bodies?
Just kept asking questions and never shut up.
Basically, that's how he came to be. And I mean, in the AU, he was originally made for, or the version of him we have now.
Put him in.
He fucked a princess, so there's that.
Hey.
He's a legal whore. That's what he is.
He's actually like illegal because there are different little worlds in Amalmore, which is the actual thing that he was made for, and different countries have different laws. So on the Paradise Isles, prostitution is completely legal. You can get like a card to become a legal prostitute, and that's what he is. He's a fuckboy.
Yep. And he's very good at his job, as clearly evident.
I love how you. Speaking of fuckboy, I love how you called Ghosty one, but he doesn't do that stuff. It's very funny to me.
I mean, you can be a fuckboy without actually fucking. You're just missing out on half the fun.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's a stickler for it, but I guess it's just not his thing.
I mean, to each their own. Not everybody can live the life of a fuckboy. I mean,
there's a trader here if you want to kill him and take his leads.
I was gonna go see if he had anything worth trading with.
Okay.
Is everybody in bed?
Yeah, I'm running down to my bed right now.
Oh, hold up, checkers. Death still needs to.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was collecting trees because I ran out. So.
I have a silly amount of wood right now.
Cool. I'll be honest with you. I could not be a fuckboy. I'm the kind of person where if I fuck somebody and they're not next to me in bed the next day, I'll fucking cry.
I have to be somewhat, like, trusting in a friend of theirs, at least.
True. Like, that's why I would cry. Because, like, oh, this person, I thought we had something. I don't just fuck somebody.
Nah, it was just a job. And that's kind of the sad thing about Red Raid, is he's done it for so many years, it is just a job to him.
He used to be a party, and now it's just kind of a thing. Funny thing is that he kind of got chosen by a lottery system by the princess because she didn't want to marry anybody, but she needed an heir.
Yep.
So I'll just pick somebody from this catalog. Ooh, this Raven guy looks hot.
Oh, what? He's got magic for endurance, so he can go for days too?
Yeah, that was his original thing in the original world. We changed that for teleportation for the new thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, fun.
But I was originally like, yeah, he's a fuckboy, but he gets tired, and so he decides to go traveling. And because of his endurance, he can just go flying for days at a time without any issue.
Yeah. I wonder if his license to fuck transfers to other nations. That'd be funny. That'd be very funny.
He's got a stamp on from the princess.
He's an ambassador. He's fucking
exactly.
He's fucking like 20 ladies in the back room. He's being diplomatic.
Yep.
Oh, Solar Moon, yeah. Mimi actually does get her horns polished. She has the original OG version of her. Unless they break, she's fine. So she actually gets them ground down every once in a while to keep them smooth.
Nice and small.
Yeah, nice and small. They can get pretty big. Like Steve's, his are pretty big.
Yeah.
He's got some honking horns. He doesn't even bother. He's kind of like those dudes who wake up in the morning, look at themselves in the mirror, maybe take a shower, put on deodorant, and go to work.
Yeah, you gotta, of course, give the finger guns to the mirror.
Yeah. That's the kind of guy Steve is.
I used to be that type of guy, honestly, and then I'm like, I actually want to put some effort into my looks. Which is why I have like so much skincare and stuff now, and I take care of my hair, and that's why it's like down to the middle of my back now. And
yeah, don't worry. Once he starts dating Rizu makes sure he at least makes himself look decent.
Dude, please take a shower. It's been 2 days.
No, Steve does take showers. He's clean. He just looks like a hobo. Looks, not smells.
Pretty much how I used to look when I was going through college, got it.
I mean, I kind of look like a hobo when Mim saw me, so
Girl, you were fine. I've seen worse.
Reassuring.
Lady, I live in
Yeah.
Vegas. I see homeless people all the
Trust.
goddamn time. You are like nowhere even near close to the worst 100 I've seen.
Yeah, it's fine.
Bleh.
As long as you're not
It's so
walking up
weird
to me
to me.
covered in blood, I think we're good.
Yeah, it was so weird to me when I was in Vegas
Maybe
for a week because okay, like around here we don't really got a homeless population, but you can just go down like streets and you just see basically camps. In
Yeah.
Vegas. And it's like okay.
The biggest one we have is on Owens because that's where the homeless shelter is. There's a lot there. Thing is that I should probably explain the blood, covered in blood thing, shouldn't I? Because there was a time I found a homeless person who was just covered in blood. And I was curious as to what happened. So I didn't want to ask because I'm like, did they fucking murder somebody? Because it might be some deranged fucking person. Turns out, no. The poor person was trying to carry home pig's blood because they were Filipino.
Oh,
And it exploded and they got it all over themselves. I'm like, oh, you poor thing.
that is the poor guy. Oh,
It's okay. Somebody who was nearby offered to buy them another thing of pig's blood.
That's nice.
So there's that at least. But apparently they're going to make some kind of pudding with it. I'm like, ah.
oh yeah, blood pudding.
Yeah.
That is peculiar.
Yeah.
It's just a thing.
I heard that they told me that it tastes just like meat. Like, with a touch of iron. I'm like, I guess that makes sense, but I don't think I could eat something that I know is mostly blood.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to eat that.
They
But I
make,
can tell, like, if you're having like a rough situation, it makes a lot of sense because it's got iron, it's got protein, it's got almost everything you need.
yeah.
So,
Oh, that means Connie's covered with a ton of protein.
yep.
Fun.
Good thing Silver isn't the guy to lick it off her like a weirdo.
Oh my god. She would be so freaked out. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, no, everybody would be. He'd be freaked out. Everybody would be just like,
Why? Why? I also like how
Oh, no.
Galahad just...
Kiwi licks it up.
Oh, Kiwi wouldn't. I don't think a unicorn would be able to... Well, she can eat meat. I don't think she'd want, like, day-old blood, though.
No.
Here's-
I mean,
Here's the thing. We have Connie in the Camelot world. She has a horse, right? And because of weird shenanigans, we decided to make her a unicorn in disguise.
Yeah.
Very hyperactive horse who doesn't like to be tied down, doesn't like to be forced to do things, and will fucking bite you if she doesn't like you.
Yep, I've dealt with horses like that.
Very energetic animal. Just
I actually had a scar from a horse that bit me in the back.
ow.
Yeah, I was walking by with my hoodie and stuff because it was like fall, and one of our horses, just meaner than anything, decided to reach out of his stall and just bit me right in the shoulder blade.
Ow. Bitch.
Yeah, I slapped it. It backed up after that and didn't come near me for the rest of the day.
Oh, if you slap
Yeah, you get what you deserve.
if you slap Kiwi, you're gonna find a horn up your ass.
and not in a fun way.
She does not put up with that shit.
Well, if you bite me, it's gloves coming off. I'm sorry.
Thankfully, she only bites the people she doesn't like, which are usually assholes.
Yeah.
She can
But
kind of...
Silver helps Galahad. I keep forgetting his name, Silver.
Yeah. Galahad is a
Galahad.
very sweet man.
He's very, very sweet.
No ill intent. She's like, I like you.
I'm gonna
Like
nibble
somebody
at his
pure of
hair.
heart.
It's very ironic because he's supposed to be a knight, and as we know, knights murder people.
Well, you can still be nice and be a knight. You just fight because you want to make sure the people behind you are safe.
True, but then there's this whole thing about how they have to hunt down and kill witches.
Yeah.
Which is what Connie is.
Which
The-
are innocent.
Yeah. The funny thing is that Kiwi likes Galahad because it doesn't see ill intent, but then there's a point in the story where she doesn't like him for a bit. Mainly because he scared the shit out of Connie. no matter how much I like you, that's my bestie. You fuck with my bestie, I will bite your head off.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was mainly like just
Instinct.
pure instinct. Yeah, he didn't think, and then when he finally did think, he's like, "Oh fuck, what have I done?"
He scared away his gal. He doesn't.
I'll fix it. Don't worry.
I know. He doesn't see her for a while after that.
Oh gee, I wonder why.
Oh, why?
You fucking didn't. You're stupid. Fucking love. Ah, you're my friend. Of course you're gonna be stupid. Love you, death.
Don't ever change.
It was too easy. I'm sorry.
I know. Oh, kind of mad I didn't go for it.
There's the golden opportunity. Mine.
But yeah, well, Galahad kind of ends up almost kicking the bucket. If anything, she's the one who gives him the chance to fix things also.
Yeah.
Wasn't
And
for
he
that.
did.
Wasn't for that, they probably never would have seen each other again.
It only took him almost dying. It's fine.
Yeah. Imagine that, like, she just vanishes one day and he never sees her again.
Oh.
He's just sad.
Yeah. Speaking of fun plot points,
Yes.
I have become weirdly. Okay, you know how people will go, "Hey, what's your top 3 favorite characters from franchise?"
Yeah.
I've been looking into which of the female character cast I've been interested in, because I'm not gonna lie, a lot of them are very bland. But one does stick out, which is Whisper.
Whisper's
And I'm kinda-
great.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to get into what her character is like and such. And I know we had Whisper technically in the Camelot AU, but I want to do more with her.
Yeah.
Whisper is pretty simple when you boil down to it. She's a traumatized sniper.
Yeah, in Camelot, we don't really use her that much. I think it'd be if we bring her in sooner, we would have to have Connie sign over Hearthstone sooner.
Well, I'm not saying like that. Maybe just some sort of connection to Connie or something. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, it's possible because she is the princess of Hearthstone. She knew a lot of people.
Yeah.
The people of her
And-
nation kind of got scattered all over.
Yeah. And
It's-
since she's taken in as a knight, I assume she has some sort of skill or authority. Also, it is night, y'all.
Yep.
Alright, give me a second. I'm running upstairs.
It's honestly kind of sad, but I know why. I enjoy all of the IDW characters more than I actually enjoy the canon, like, comic. Well, the canon, Sega characters.
Yeah, it's really. I think it's because story is more their focus. So
Yeah.
that's
Well, yeah, like I said, I know why, and a lot of the stuff that they do to the characters, they have to be able to try to reset it before the end of the comic. Whereas with the, well, at least with the Sega characters, the ones that they're licensed to use, the ones that they make for the comics, they have a lot more free reign over.
Yeah.
So if they really want to go into a deep, dark story arc with, yeah, like Whisper, and bring Tangle along, guess what? They can keep building on it, and they don't have to go back to ground zero every time they want to re-explore the character.
That's why a lot of the main characters are kind of static. However, I feel like Silver did actually get kind of
Shafted?
lucky on that. No, because he actually was able to change a little bit. Did I have
Well,
his
yeah, and,
future, like, ended up.
Yeah.
Shadow changed a little bit, and same thing with Sonic, but they
Very
can't
slightly.
bend too far out of what Sega wants.
Shadow barely fucking changed, and it's pissing me off because I hate how they're interpreting him.
Oh, I misunderstood you. Fucking dumb
Yep,
fucking
that was
bastard.
the whole excuse for the metal virus, is I misunderstood you. It's like, really, really, bitch?
Run. I never run. Oh, I thought you meant run as in a coward, not run to keep myself from turning into a zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking stupid ass bitch.
It makes me want to strangle him. I'm sorry.
See, that's why I would honestly love just Ravine getting in to train those two, and he just marks his blades and stuff like that with paint.
Yeah.
And he just shows how utterly brutal he is, because he does not play nice. He does not play to, oh, you might get away. No. That's not how this works.
To be fair, he's gotten his ass kicked by Bird Mom for probably years at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
She offered
And
to
see,
train him, and she does not treat people lightly.
Yeah. And I just think it'd be fun, too, because afterwards he can just pretty much point out all the red marks, like, see that? I just chopped your ligaments. You can no longer walk. And that right there, that is a lung shot. You are no longer breathing.
Be happy that I'm showing you this. When I learned how to do this from the bird, I couldn't walk for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Then you just hear Sasako, sorry!
You dislocated my knee, but I forgive you.
Sorry, I forget how delicate bodies are. Mine kinda doesn't work. When my leg falls off, I just grow a new leg.
And see, that's the extra fun part, though. Like, after that comic gets done, they get with Mimi, and then every now and again you just see Ravine in the background just doing paperwork, and you might just see Shadow and Amy just looking over at him and just walking very gently around him.
Well, I don't think Shadow would. If anything, they might get along.
Yeah.
Just this tired guy working as an accountant at some random office that he got hired at.
Yep.
Looks at Shadow's like, ah, shit. I guess I'm getting roped into some more stuff.
Look, I don't want to fight anymore. I'm tired.
Oh my god, he had to get an actual job after Sasako's story because of what happens.
Yeah.
No, not an actual job. No.
Because
well, see, it's fun because he's working an actual job. He is an accountant for the.
yeah, but thing is, like, before he could have just coasted on literally making fake IDs for Sasako, she pays him in fucking gemstones.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, for every time he comes by, she just gives him, like, a box of rubies or sapphires or whatever she happened to find. Like, she keeps using gems because, like, the currency down there changes so often. Gems never seem to lose their value, so here, you can just have these. Pretty rocks. People always like pretty rocks.
He's like, bro, the same shit. What do you mean?
I- She's over here like, now they're using rings? Which, those things are everywhere. That seems like a bad idea.
It is really inflated the economy. It is the worst. You have to go spend the money basically same day. You don't want to lose any value.
Like, my dude, you can get rings just laying around. It looks like the bank exploded every day out here. I know Sega says that rings aren't currency, but god fucking damn it, they do use them as currency a lot.
Yeah, which is kind of suspicious. Not gonna lie.
I mean, I guess it makes as much sense as things in fucking Mario World being bought with coins when there's coins everywhere. So, yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, I gotta finish that mini comic I've been working on. I took a pause on it because I have to finish these commissions first. But seashells, yeah, but the sketch one I'm making too.
Yeah, the other one.
Oh, the Camelot one, I see.
Not Camelot,
Yep.
the treasures.
There's so many.
The one that I've been posting in the fucking art thingy for a bit.
Yep.
Oh. Well,
That's-
I didn't really see it as being much of a pause because it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, I know. It's just a really quick little interlude that I thought for Valentine's Day, but I kind of got caught off because circumstances. But yeah, I'm gonna try and finish that. At least get them fucking by Valentine's Day.
You gotta have something. Come on.
Yeah. Then we'll get seashells shortly after and then go, more fuck. Let's go.
Seashells is more developed. I like to think as this one as Silver's more experienced, so he does more.
You know,
I
not
mean,
afraid to
I'd
actually
be-
touch her.
I'd be extremely excited if there's some light BDSM in there, not gonna lie.
Maybe a little bit.
You know.
Maybe after they start doing some stuff, and then they're like, let's mix it up. It's been a while.
I hate them.
Yeah, let's actually get
Okay,
some
I'm gonna-
trust exercises going in.
Be right back. Be right back.
Who's
Okay, remember the safe word is cucumber.
I mean, when you got a fucking goat lady who can use plants as an extension of her body, you can do some fun shit.
Yep, that's very true.
Just slather some aloe vera on there and have fun.
Just make sure you're not allergic to the plant before anything happens, and you're all set.
I mean, when she's fighting, if she gets real mad, she can shove Gumpy down someone's throat. Or Gimpy, there we go. Let them have a fun time.
Mimi versus Ravine.
I mean, she's well versed in fighting too, being a warden, but she doesn't have a set style for fighting. But that kind of works to her advantage because it's hard to predict what she does because she doesn't have a fighting style. She just fights.
Yeah, I know, but like also not a lot of people are versed in fighting people that can just teleport.
True.
So,
What?
Wait, what the fuck?
What did I do?
No, I can't see my inventory?
Did you click?
Hold on.
Did you click F? Try clicking one of the F buttons. You might have accidentally clicked one of them.
Oh,
yeah,
I
like to
think-
hide
how do I
your
click F1?
inventory.
Yeah, trust me, I had that happen too, and I panicked.
I was like, oh god, did my game glitch?
Not you were good.
Yeah, I was thinking that could be a good, like, one of the reasons why Ravine trains with Shadow and Amy, because, hey, you think you teleport, but I see it, you just move really fast.
No, he does actually teleport.
Yeah, he does actually.
I think for
But, yeah, he's also not very versed in and other people that can teleport, so.
yeah. How do you teleport? She accidentally gave me that power. So I was like, I said I was sorry. No, it's useful.
Yeah. It works in a way that kind of sucks, but other than that, it's fine. Well, how does it suck? Well, you see, it takes the energy it would have taken me to walk over there, as well as the time. Well, how old are you actually? I'm actually 20. He looks like he's in his 30s.
See, the whole thing with the shard that
Yeah.
Sasako has that can grant wishes, it always has a monkey ball if it decides to grant your wish in the first place.
Yeah.
So there's always a catch, mainly because it's not complete. It's
So, yeah, like, he can't go teleporting off, like, 2 days that way. That would just straight up kill him.
There's a reason he carries like a bag of snacks everywhere he goes.
Yep.
You just, every scene you see him that he's not doing anything actiony, he's just eating popcorn. Or eating chips.
Or drinking something, or... What's that? Protein smoothie. Ah.
Oh my god, he just has a whole stash of Ensures.
Oh shit, I got too far away from the bed. Anywho, I was gonna mention, my mother called me just because she wanted to ask what ice cream I wanted. I was like, bruh.
I mean,
why
ice
don't you
cream.
tell me-
Yeah.
I
My
mean,
parents
yeah,
don't
ice
bother.
cream, but like, bruh.
My parents don't bother asking me what flavor ice cream I want anymore because they know I can't eat it.
Well, it's because I mentioned it earlier.
Ah,
Didn't you know I asked for something? So she's like, hey, what did you want again? I don't remember. And I'm like, bruh.
well, good news, the watermelon helped settle my stomach.
Yay!
So there's that. I guess I just need to eat something.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing is, I did eat. I had chicken wings just like 2 hours ago.
Not enough.
Dude,
Could have had more wings.
I ate 10 wings. Plus some those veggie sticks.
Bro really thought those were fries. Imagine.
No, it's because my sister ordered cheese fries. I got mixed up.
be absolute silly.
Bleh. I prefer the veggie sticks with ranch.
Veggie sticks are better. Yeah.
You're gonna hate me when I say this. I don't like ranch at all.
Everybody's got their preference.
Yeah.
I'm a ranch bitch.
I don't like ranch. I'm
I like
raunchy,
ranch
but I
on
don't
certain
like ranch.
things. So.
I
Lamb
like
ranch?
I like certain brands of ranch. I don't like all ranch. Some ranches are really off tasting.
Yeah.
Like I don't like Hidden Valley. Hidden Valley has a very preservative taste to it, like artificial flavor.
Very chemically.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, what the fuck is this? Kind of reminds me of when
Chemical plant, bro.
it kind of reminds me of when I tried McDonald's honey and it didn't taste like honey at all. It just tastes like high fructose corn syrup.
Because that's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that one lawsuit that's been going around lately? About that actually.
Oh yeah. There's actually a lot of honey fraud in the industry. A lot of honey that you buy in stores isn't actually honey. Same thing for maple syrup. A lot of maple syrups aren't actually maple syrup.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's why I'm very happy that whenever we get honey, we actually go to the farmer's market.
Do we have farmers markets here too that I go to? I don't like Vegas honey though. Vegas honey has a very strong taste.
Yeah, I imagine with it's very dependent on the flowers and fauna and that type of stuff you have around you.
Yeah, true. Because when I went down to Hawaii, I bought like these little jars of honey they had. They taste completely different. They're very sweet but very floral, which I actually quite like. It's like imagine like eating a little spoonful of like really sweet nectar, and then you have like a nice aroma of flowers right after.
Oh, that actually sounds lovely.
That's kind of what it's like. And I'm like, ooh, I want to buy more. I only got the little tiny jars, and I regret not getting like a full jar. Like the
How much did it cost?
little sample jars were like $7, and there's 3 of them. The full jar was $12, but it was a pretty big jar.
That's not too bad, actually. Then.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I'm like, oh, I should have bought one. It would have been great in coffee. People don't realize that honey tastes different depending on where you are. So you could say you don't like honey, but really you don't like the honey in your specific region.
Or that you buy from the grocery store.
Yeah.
I like honey.
I like honey too.
I love eating bee vomit. It's so delicious.
Yeah, it is.
Just like I like drinking filtered cow blood.
Yeah.
That's what milk is. People don't know that either.
It's very funny when people are told what something is actually, and they're like, ugh. It's like, bro.
It's always good to.
I had,
It's always good to start your day with a chicken period.
Yep.
All right.
Fun times.
I had to explain to some poor kid from the city and where your burgers actually come from. I think I traumatized him.
Aww. Burger.
Because
Dude,
he kept saying about how much of a vegetarian he is, but he kept also saying, yeah, I get the McDonald's burgers. I'm like, dude.
okay.
Like, I don't want to ask.
I am confused how he existed without knowing McDonald's was. Well, I guess it barely counts as meat. It's more like meat's substance.
Yeah.
No.
But still, it's like when you're talking like, yeah, I'm a vegetarian, but I eat burgers. It's like, how disconnected are you?
Dude, it reminds me of that one lady I knew from high school where she told me she was vegetarian, but she ate fish. Like, then you're not a vegetarian. She's like, yeah, I don't eat meat. I just looked at her.
What is
You're
a
like,
fish?
motherfucker, you just said you eat fish, and that's the type of meat.
I think she meant to say she was pescatarian.
Vegan? Or, yeah.
No, pescatarian. That's actually a person who specifically does not eat animal products except for fish.
Yeah, I remember there was a Pacific branch. I couldn't remember what they were actually called. So.
It's a part of the Mediterranean diet, which is actually a pretty good one for you.
Well, yeah, if it's got fish and stuff, it's got to be good for you.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah, right. Okay.
so that's why I think she meant to say that she's a pescatarian. But to this day, I don't know because I didn't know that term at the time. Ah, shoot. My stomach's making the grumblies again. I'll be right back.
Oh.
This is why I didn't want to eat the watermelon. It just shoots right through me.
That's basically me in almost any food nowadays.
Thank you for the information.
Well, see, it was like that for when my gallbladder was giving me issues, but now it's gone completely, and now all my issues have gotten like 10 times worse. It's super annoying.
Bruh.
So yeah, $10,000 surgery didn't fix my problems.
That's annoying. Guessing these need more room? These trees are not growing, and I'm trying to figure out why.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're up in the snow area, right?
Mhm.
I
They
know
can
they take.
grow, they're just choosing not to.
Yeah, I also know that sometimes when I was playing Minecraft back then, if it snowed, everything took longer to grow.
I know, but like, the thing is that I've been doing this for almost a fucking week, and it's suddenly not growing as fast as it normally should.
Ah,
It's taking longer, and I don't know why. My mother's screaming, and I don't know why. I think she's screaming at the TV. She's probably watching the Super Bowl.
I never really got getting that overly excited about
I don't
things.
either. It makes no sense to me. Remember vegan teacher? We don't talk about her. Because she's a nobody.
And it's like I used to be in pep bands and stuff like that too, so I used to be one of those people that would blare your trumpet and whatnot whenever our team scored a goal or whatever. And
Yeah, she's very loud right now. Jesus Christ.
I still never really understood it.
She's being very loud. I have a lot of cherry wood now.
Yay, wood of cherry.
Yep, lots of pink. I know right now my house is looking extremely plain, but I'm working on it. I'm gonna make it look a lot better later on.
Well, you know,
It's
I'm just building a floating ship out in the middle of the ocean, so
Yeah, we don't talk about the floating ship because he's just doing his own thing. We don't understand it. We will never understand it, and we will proceed to choose not to understand it.
yeah, it's just there to be there.
Yeah, he's just an enigma, and that is how death is. He is a little funny. He is a little silly. What are you guys doing? VR chat photos. Oh my gosh, it's Angel Dust and Alistair in VR chat? That's crazy.
Wow, I bet there's hundreds of people with those models right now.
Oh yeah, there's so many. As soon as the fucking show popped up, so many people turned into them. All of my Sonic friends turned into fucking Hazbin Hotel characters. Even Ghosty did, and that was shocking to me. I'm like, Jesus. Everybody
Hmm.
loves it. And I don't really do it because I'm just happier being my little trifecta. I tend to switch between Silver, Shadow, or Whisper depending on how I feel that day.
I think this is tall enough, so I think I can start making the deck now of the ship.
Ugh. Go for it. Your screen on the realm screen? I don't know what that means.
See, I want to make it big, but I also don't want to make it weird.
Sleep. Thank you. I see
Oh,
what you mean.
yeah, my friend just finished doing the Eldritch picture I was talking about of a dragon.
Oh,
So,
how lovely.
yeah. This is the type of stuff that gets crawling around my head when nobody's looking.
Hmm. How
It
lovely.
wiggles. I think it's safe. I think it's safe for work. It's just a little bit eerie. Now, where'd it go in my save files? Come on, computer. Work with me, please. There you are.
I'm gonna start lighting up my area.
I have returned.
Come back! I missed you so much!
I know, I know. I'm sorry.
I'm
Whew.
gonna jump down and look at this ship, I think, from the mainland, so I get a good idea if I need to make it taller or not.
I'm just lighting up my area so I don't get creepers spawning next to my house.
There is something scary about me jumping off that ship every time and me pretty much touching the bottom of the ocean and coming back up.
So fun, I bet. But it's great.
Well, yeah, the thing is like 40 blocks over the ocean, so
Ooh.
it's pretty
It's a
far
very
up.
long skydive.
Yeah.
I do kind of regret picking a spot so far away from you guys, but oh well.
We'll connect via portal later.
Yeah. I think I might actually make it one more taller, and then I'll make the deck and then the actual blimp area.
I'm doing some terraforming right now, so.
Because it looks a little bit skinny. So, like, the length is right, but I think it needs to be, like, probably one or two more higher. Blocks higher.
Yeah, your screen is... I know my screen was on the realm. I was AFK for a bit. I always jump off when I'm not on the actively playing, so if it turns nighttime, the others can sleep. It's just it's just polite.
Yep.
Oh, I just had a thought, Checkers. So you know how at one point we kind of did a thing where Lamrock made fun of Galahad because he didn't know that knights could just marry any old commoner? Imagine he finds out the information literally just like a couple days before he finds out she's a witch and does, you know.
That'd be so fucking mean.
Be so
Murder the boy.
Well, no, like he finds that out because at this point it's been about a year. We're giving them a year to really get to know each other. They've technically known each other for 4-ish years, but Connie avoids talking to the knights for obvious reasons.
This llama is going crazy.
But
Nice.
Galahad's been
Okay.
aware of her for about 4-ish years, just never had a conversation until a certain point. And after that point, they start getting along pretty well for about a year. And they get, you know,
So,
develop feelings.
I think I finally thought of my birthday present.
Ah, okay. What would you want?
Fortune 3 book, please.
I have to go into creative for that. Give me a second.
Oh, we don't have to do it right away.
I'm already doing it, so shush.
She already on it, man.
You said you wanted... What did you want?
Fortune 3,
Fortune 3. Where are
just
you?
as a book. Because I can go and grind for it forever on a through the books, or I can just ask you for it. And you said you'd give me one thing for my birthday.
Yeah, that goes for everyone in the server. Alright, I got your
Yeah.
book, so just come by my house whenever you got time. So whenever it's your birthday, Checkers, you can ask for whatever item you want in-game. That includes spawners and eggs.
Could I ask for a spawner?
Yeah.
Says the person that has like 20 spawners underneath his base.
Yeah, but sometimes you want a specific one.
Yeah.
And obviously I'm not I'm not gonna give you an empty spawner. That'd be mean.
Okay, I'm here.
I'm coming to your house, to the house right now. I'm actually a little bit away.
Okay.
Just wait on the
I
deck.
love what you did with the bonfire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
A little bit of decoration. Here's your book.
Yay! Now I can finally make my diamond pickaxe and start getting all those diamonds off the walls.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Yay!
But yeah. Do you want to do that, Checkers, or do you want to not? Because I imagine at the point of the year, Galahad's developing a crush, but hasn't done anything because he's like, well, I can't really be with her. And then Lamrock walks up's like, sure you can. Just because Gwen...
He has blue dye, green dye, cyan dye, and packed ice.
Ah, okay, nothing good then. Well, packed ice is pretty good, but...
Like, the only thing that's worth buying from is the packed ice. Everything else is pretty easy to get.
Yeah. Nah. I'll just ignore him. But yeah, Lamrock's like, did Gawain tell you that? Gawain can't marry just any commoner woman because he's noble born, but we're not.
We're just very good at our jobs. We're fine.
Like, dude, nobles live in a different world, but we're not nobles, so you can marry her if you want.
Just world shattering.
Yeah, he looks like his brain just exploded.
You just see Lamrock laughs like, why do you think I can sleep with so many chicks?
I didn't want to ask. I didn't want to think about it.
I didn't want to be more traumatized.
You just see Lamrock smiles like, so, you finally gonna ask that little lady something important, or just wondering? Obviously not marriage proposal right off the bat, but at least, you know, maybe try and make something official.
Beast man.
I mean, can you blame Lamrock? He's been seeing Galahad hang out with this little nurse a lot more often when she didn't even try and talk to any of the knights before. Now suddenly she's hanging out with a specific knight a lot.
Listen. Listen.
We're just friends. Yeah, she's a girl, I'm a boy, but that doesn't. No. That's not what I'm grinning about.
Oh, Lamrock doesn't even say anything. He just smiles at Galahad and gives him that shit-eating grin.
Yes.
Galahad just digs himself into a deeper and deeper hole trying to justify himself.
He just feels even worse because he can't tell what it is. He knows Lamrock knows something, but he's refusing to tell him because he's being a bitch, and he's like, I don't know what to do.
She is pretty. Oh, he fucking pushes the button a little bit. It's like, you know, she is pretty cute. Maybe I should ask her out on a date.
Silver's gonna look flustered, but in the really pissed off way if he does that.
He's just baiting him. It's like, you can't say you don't feel nothing when you're making that face, friend. I'm just saying, you got a good shot. I see the way she looks at you.
What do you mean?
You heard me.
You heard me. No, like, Lamrock tells him that he has a good chance with her because he can see how she looks at him.
I'm saying, Silver's responding with, like, shocked, huh? Not, I don't hear you, huh?
Yeah, but it's still like, that's a very guy response, trust me.
Like, you heard me.
Stands there looking out into space.
Lamrock just chuckles. He's like, look, dude, I've been on a lot of dates. And I've seen the look. She's giving you the look.
Wait, you don't mean the look? Yes, the look.
Look.
Like, oh my god, you're so innocent. You don't know about the look?
Shakes his head no.
The cute little half-lidded smile she gives you.
Come on, you haven't noticed the way she sways her hips? I thought that she had... No woman sways her hips like that unless she's trying to get your attention.
Silver doesn't know what to feel anymore. He is shook. Silver EXE has broken.
Lamrock's just there trying to goad him into doing something. He's like, well, you know, you can do nothing. She's gonna get snapped up by somebody eventually.
Looks sad.
You just do that
Quick.
right.
To bed!
To the bed.
Too bad.
Which bed? You'll find out next time.
Your bed.
You two have basically been dating for like a year at this point. And Galahad tries to deny. He's like, dude, I don't see you hang out with anybody else that often.
Well,
Yep.
it's just a really good friend.
Sure, but we're practically your family and you don't hang out with us nearly that much.
Shot. Murdered.
There's been a lot of tension.
Yeah, there's been tension, alright. Has your armor been feeling tight?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Tighter, you know, maybe a bit warmer than usual.
Looks so confused.
Oh my
because
god.
He kinda
You're-
has, but kinda hasn't. He is not well versed in this world.
You just see fucking Lamrock's face. It's like, oh my fucking god, I didn't think you were this oblivious.
You are really that clueless. Okay.
Oh, that poor, poor woman.
What do you mean?
She's-
Looks so insecurely sad.
Like, she's been dropping signs for a while.
What?
You just see the fucking Lamrock slam his head against the fucking wall. It's like,
No, he
ugh.
just looks sad. No, he just looks sad. He's like, oh wait, she has, and I didn't notice. Oh, when
You see Lamrock shrugs like, if you're not interested, you don't gotta do anything about it. Just
Someone will
saying.
pick her up eventually.
Just saying, signs are there. Up to you what you do with that.
Silver wants to admit it, but at the same time, he also doesn't.
You see Lamrock's like, what are you afraid of? You're not doing anything illegal. Gwen can give you a dirty face, but that's about it.
I just don't want to disappoint.
Disappointing who?
Gives him the "Are you fucking kidding me?" face.
Look, Lamrock goes and fucks a different chick every week. He has no shame.
Well, the thing is that keep in mind, Lancelot's kind of basically his father figure. That's
Yeah.
who he doesn't want to disappoint.
I suppose. You just see, Lamrock just rolls his eyes like, alright. It's up to you, buddy, but personally I wouldn't let disappointment stop me from being happy.
Dares work with me. There we go.
Oh, when he finally notices that she's giving him the look.
Now it finally holds more meaning, and he just doesn't know how to react to it anymore. He looks so fucking bashful now.
Oh, Connie's confused. She thinks she did something.
Would she ask anything, or would she just look sad?
She would probably ask, like, is everything okay? You're quieter than usual.
Let's just say Lamrock decided to bully me last night.
Oh. I thought he was the nicest one to you.
Oh, I don't mean it literally. His own, probably. He kind of does the ear quotation thing. Also nice. Good job.
The one block I could hit, and I hit the damn boat under me. And it was even weirder because it was a block underwater.
Bruh.
Fun. Well, there you go. Nothing was lost.
Yeah. Well, my haste. Oh, wait, no, I still have my haste. Never mind. Yeah, nothing was lost.
No, I
No,
put it back on.
Take it back.
Oh.
Yeah, she gave it back.
Oh, you see
That's
Connie's
why I
eyes.
don't like building. I always die when I build for some weird reason.
Well, that's okay. You got to keep inventory, so nothing was lost. I know people don't think it's cheating to play with keep inventory, but I'm here to have fun.
Yeah.
And I died because of a glitch, so. He's one block underwater, it shouldn't kill you.
Yeah. Oh, but Connie just kind of looks at him and is just like, what was he teasing you about?
His just face gets worse.
We don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. Just maybe it'll make you feel better.
He's having a little crisis in his brain and she can fucking see that. Overthinking mode.
Oh man, it just makes it even more sad. That's like their last little date before he finds out what she is. Oh, that's when he gives her the little flower that she's trying to revive.
Yes, all the trauma.
They just make it feel worse. It's okay. They're not apart for long, but it does give her a pretty bad scare.
Yeah.
I mean, can you blame her?
No.
Yes.
Peach is lucky that she waited a few days before she tried to bolt.
He got a little lucky there.
Well, yes and no. He did kind of have his metal chest plate fused to his chest.
Ow.
It's either that or he died alone in the fucking woods.
True.
So, I think he'd rather not die. If you ask me.
I mean, yeah. The little nurse he just pointed a sword at a few days ago saved his life.
Don't worry, he makes up for it.
I know he
Leave me
does.
alone, Mr. Ground.
I mean, I would like to hope that the fact that he spared her and didn't just turn her in or kill her right then and there kind of tells her something. Like, he doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, but that's kind of hard to override the fear, especially because she knows the knights are ordered to kill witches.
Well, yeah.
Plus that face he made.
It's a little bit scary. Silver, when he's mad, he looks pretty intense.
Like, she's used to seeing him all nice and sweet, and then he gives her that face.
The scary, determined face. Not the most pleasant.
She just sits there and thinks, like, is that the last thing people see when they fight him?
Oh. Let's just say it.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna be depressed for a while, especially because she's not coming by anymore.
Yeah, he's gonna have to fix that, which we know he does. It's just gonna take a while.
Yeah. Well, it kind of happens by accident. I don't think he would actively go look for her after that.
Still.
He doesn't even know where the fuck she lives.
Oh, yeah.
In the woods, right?
I mean, she goes off to the woods, but it's not like he follows her in there.
There's certain things he will not cross, obviously. He's not gonna fucking stalk her.
Would have been so useful in this situation.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Landmark just makes it worse. He just looks over Galahad's shoulders like, oh, did she say no?
No, it's just... I don't want to talk about it.
It's alright, buddy. It happens to the best of us.
Even me.
I've been
and I am, after all, the best of us.
He just hears the slightest whisper of not this, and then he wants more.
Yeah.
Kind of insinuating that this maybe not what he's thinking.
Yeah, he screwed up bad.
Yeah. He fixes it though.
So I wonder, would he be more hurt about scaring her or more confused about her being a witch?
The former. Not the former. Yeah, the former.
I imagine it does cross his mind because he's been told that wild witches are bad and she's been helping knights for 4 fucking years.
Could they really be that bad? Oh,
It
Not
does
to-
kind of make it wonder, like, are we demonizing something that doesn't deserve to be demonized?
I'm putting Connie aside. Fran's been working at the fucking castle for like almost 30 to 40 years.
son, I was here before your pops was even born. I don't want to hear it.
I've been here since before that Merlin girl was here, Merlina.
Yeah,
Merlina.
Merlina.
That was a trip, my dude. I was stuck in the castle when it got ripped out of the ground.
It was so weird. Suddenly things started spawning everywhere, and oh man.
I hid in a broom
Talking
closet.
about the Forever Kingdom. I don't know what the deal
It
was.
worked.
Alright, well, I'm gonna log off because I'm too far from my bed.
Okay, I'm gonna log off real quick because I am at the very base of my hill.
So just me slept. How nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Looks like the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. Oh my god, my sister's dad is gonna be pissed.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
The Taylor Swift stans are gonna be so upsetty spaghetti.
Oh, did she not win?
Her boyfriend, I don't think he won. I think he's a 49er. I don't know exactly what team he's on.
Oh, that's why
Okay.
people are being... Okay, I see now.
That's the
They're
o-
trying-
Okay.
Okay.
That's the only reason I know anything about this Super Bowl is because one of my friends is a huge Swiftie and tells me everything.
I was so confused on what they meant, like, oh, Taylor Swift should win. I'm like,
Huh?
People are interesting. That and the fact that a lot of late night shows have been making fun of the fact that Fox News has been losing their mind over the fact that she might endorse Biden. And
my God.
she hasn't even
Fair.
hinted that she would. All she's done is tell people to go vote.
which could literally mean fucking anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but most of her fan base is liberal, so.
Yeah, so they can go shove a fucking penis up their assholes.
That
Oh, that's
sounds
right,
good,
they're
like a good
homophobic,
time.
I forgot.
But no, it's super funny to see them throw tantrums over that.
Yeah.
There-
See,
Go ahead.
I just remember that one time where Tool released a new album out of nowhere, and it within a week it dethroned Taylor Swift. People
Nah.
wondering, who are these Tool people?
Now, if you really want somebody who can break her Taylor Swift's hold right now, Rihanna releases a fucking CD thing. Her stands
Yeah.
are crazy.
But it was just so funny to me because Tool, they take their time. Like, the last album they released was like a decade ago.
Dude, they're
They
kind
released that.
they're kind of like Green Day, where they release an album like once every 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
No, I'm
But
not gonna.
I just love them because they're like experimental rock. So it's always something weird and interesting.
Yeah.
Wah wah.
But anyways.
Ooh, my brain is in rot mode. Why? Stop. Not right now.
Care to
Okay,
share with
no.
the class, or is it private?
It's just more Camelot stuff.
Ah,
Yeah. Probably because we're been playing. I'm probably gonna try and roleplay a good bit once the stream ends. Because I technically have half of a response. I've been trying to sneak responses in every once in a while, but due to stuff, it's kinda
Just-
hard to.
Just tell me when you can't. I won't get mad. I get more annoyed when I'm just sitting there waiting.
That's what I told you. Responses are gonna be slow.
Yeah, and now I'm streaming with Death. And you.
And I noticed the little link me baby thing. If I notice you guys are gonna stream, then I want to join.
Nah.
Unless something super serious is happening, I'm going to join.
we are
Even if
super
I'm
serious
in
Minecrafting it.
I guess we could just start using the gaming chat. I keep forgetting we have this.
Yeah. Well, we don't use it very often, to be fair.
Well, now we have an excuse to use it.
Yay!
But let's see.
No, my pickaxe broke. Fuck.
I mean, they didn't lose that badly. I think. I'm not sure. I'm not a football person. Is 25 to 22 bad?
No, it's basically a single touchdown.
Oh, I guess that makes people even more salty. They probably,
See,
if it's rigged, they probably have to do it down to the wire to appease the Swifties.
yeah. I'd honestly be more mad if my team got absolutely trounced if I really cared about the sports.
Has
Because I've
no-
seen some of those scores before where it's like 0-50. I'm like, oh, you poor people. Just murdered.
Need to collect stuff. But anyways, the rod I was thinking of is like when Galahad wakes up in her house and he sees that it's almost completely empty. It's like this little barren hut out in the middle of the woods.
It
Yeah.
feels so unalive.
It's almost like you did this, goofball.
Now she has all of her shit packed in her wagon. She was just waiting for some herbs to finish growing so she could take them with her. She could have made them grow herself, but if she rushes it, they kind of lose their effects.
Yeah.
Magic plants need time to grow. Trying to use magic to speed them up doesn't help.
Like steroids, I guess.
Yeah. That's all she was waiting for. She was planning to just kind of leave him in her hut and leave him the other vial of potion to drink.
Damn.
If he hadn't, like, woken up when he did.
Well, good thing he did. Because then he got her to not leave.
Does he also have this weird supernatural resistance to all drugs and medication like me?
No.
No.
That's the Lancelot thing. He isn't directly related to Lancelot. Lancelot just adopted him.
Yeah, that's why the few times Fran has to work on him, he actually does use his magic a little bit. Because regular medicines don't work. Of course he doesn't say anything. That's the main reason Fran stays. He's the only fucking guy who can take care of Lancelot's wounds when he gets them. Like, how do you do it, doctor? 30 years of experience.
Just a lot of knowledge.
I mean,
Wink.
I read a lot.
thanks to how Shadow and Lancelot's bodies work, they're largely made of chaos, so they are pretty good at repairing themselves pretty quickly, but there are some injuries that he has taken that would normally kill a person immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say the same about me, but that doesn't say much.
You are not the ultimate knight last time I checked.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying not a lot of people can drop from 2 stories and get up afterwards.
He just, at this point, whenever he gets a new injury, Fran's not even surprised. He's like, you know, you stabbed right through your right lung. You'll be fine.
It's fine.
This man is a mystery.
Just don't walk for a week and you'll be good.
I have a feeling that if Lancelot was not as, you know, full of chaos as he is, he'd probably not be alive. It's mainly because he takes his job as the lead knight very fucking seriously.
Yeah, we know this.
Yeah. Wayne and Percival have a bit more preservation, not him. That's why he got his ass whooped by Sonic the first time he met him.
Yeah.
That, and I guess technically, like, during that, he was kind of like almost a young adult.
Well, I guess I should explain. Dr. Fran, or Thomas, because that's his first name, his magic is body manipulation. So he can actually rearrange your organs in your body and your skin. He works on actual bodies. So if he wanted to, he could fuck you up pretty bad.
Thankfully, he's nice.
Thankfully, he's a doctor and just uses his powers for good. Like, this man had a hole in his lung. How did you fix that? I have my secrets.
Magic.
It's
Magic.
fine.
He says it once as a joke, and they just look at him and they start laughing like, oh, that's super funny, Doc.
Yeah, it is.
Exactly. That's why I said it. Knowing
Sweats.
You know, Connie's the one who sweats. She's like, what the fuck was that? And he's like, trust me, I've been here so goddamn long that if they think I'm a witch, people will call him insane.
Yeah, he does the knowing smile thing. Because he can.
Like, this man's been around for so goddamn long that even if he was a witch, they probably wouldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, they're like, you know what? You were cleansed when you were a baby, weren't you? And he's like, oh yeah, totally. I just didn't feel like it's necessary to mention, because why the fuck would I? Didn't feel like dealing with the drama. And he's like, you know what? Fair enough. You're fine.
They throw him in the dungeon for like maybe an hour, and then someone comes to get him. I was like, no, this guy was cleansed, right, man? Like, yeah.
He's like, yeah, I totally was. By cleanse, because back then they were super fucking religious, and we like to use the whole chaos and Gaia thing as kind of a replacement for God and Jesus. Chaos is Jesus. Fry.
Here's the funny thing. Because Connie's horse, the unicorn, is actually revealed by the revered by the church as a sacred animal, the fact that the unicorn doesn't like them makes them very sad and upset.
They're very salty about it.
She hates almost every religious person who comes by. The only one she tolerates is Gwaine, but that's because he got slightly better.
Yeah, at first she fucking hated his guts, which can't really blame him.
Well, not even hated him. She ignores him. I think that's kind of worse.
Yeah.
Doesn't even acknowledge his existence.
Damn. He'll
Like,
wave an apple in her face and she'll pretend it's not even there.
oh, she doesn't even accept food from him for a while.
Oh. I'm not in my bed, so.
Like, Connie told him once, oh, her favorite treat is a strawberry. She loves strawberries. He has a bunch of strawberries, and then Landrock walks out with a thing of spinach, and she goes to him to eat that.
Yep.
Oh wait, did I get in at the wrong time?
Yeah.
Bruh!
Okay, you're good. You can come back in.
Alright, that was annoying.
Well, that
Skeleton decided to spawn on my ship of many wonders.
fun.
Die, heretic.
But no, that unicorn makes a lot of things happen. Mainly, it's the thing that's getting Galahad and Connie to talk because she needed to get it. It's being fussy. She was supposed to get its horseshoes changed about 2 weeks ago, but she kind of got caught up in the whole war and treating soldiers. And so Galahad's doing her a favor. Like, I got a guy, because she sucks at it. She's like, I suck at trying to change her horseshoes. I tried once, and a nail went straight through her hoof.
Oh.
Ow.
Thankfully, there's... When I mean through the hoof, I mean like where you put the nail, the thinner part of the actual hoof. So she didn't actually hit any flesh. But
Yeah, but
it gave Connie a heart attack. She's like, oh, fucking bitch.
Yeah.
I'd give a lesson about hoof anatomy and why that's still very bad, but...
It's okay. She's a unicorn. She could heal her. She healed herself. But any regular horse, that would have been bad.
It would have crippled the horse.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Connie's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that.
The unicorn's like, yeah, you shouldn't, but you know what? I'm a unicorn. Fuck it.
Kiwi wouldn't look at her for a week after that. Connie's
Aw.
like, I'm sorry.
You ruined my fucking nail polish.
No, see, what Kiwi does, because that's the horse's name, is that she disguises herself to look like a regular horse. So everybody else just sees a regular horse. Meanwhile, it's this glorious white animal underneath it all, who's very playful and a bit of a brat.
Yep.
Very mischievous.
A little shit.
If
Wonderful.
you try to make her do anything or tie a rope on her, and she will fucking go crazy.
Yeah.
Connie's just like, you know what? Just let her out at night. She doesn't like to be kept in barns or stables or any kind of building whatsoever.
Let her wander, it's fine.
Won't she get lost? Connie's like, don't worry. If I whistle, she'll come. How does she know? Magic. Connie's like, I don't know. You're asking me these questions like I know all the answers. I've raised one unicorn.
They're like, well, you raised a unicorn, so you should know.
See, I wasn't the fucking breeder. I was the princess. I just watched the foals play.
Rolls eyes and annoyance.
No, Hearthstone used to breed unicorns. That's why she has one.
Yeah.
The lore we have here is that they become bonded to one person, and when that person dies, they kind of lose the will to live.
Hence why Camelot lost all of their knights, because in the story what we're doing is to match Sonic's past age, we made the knights also quite young, and we had to find a reason for that. So the reason why they had really young knights was they lost their original ones, so they had to basically just grab the best ones that they had at the time and promote them to the round table.
Sir, Page. Yes, but you're a very strong rider. You are now a knight. Okay.
And yeah, back then Camelot had some unicorns. They're wild ones that were tamed rather than ones that were bred. Because they had no idea how to fucking breed these things.
You had to give them cotton candy, apparently.
Cotton candy dreams.
So once their riders died, the unicorns kind of went after, and Camelot didn't have any more. Then here comes Connie with her. She's like, if you guys fucking touch my horse, I will let her turn you to dust.
It'll be very sparkly, but it will be dust.
Oh, you see all those sparkles on her mane? Yeah, that's cremated people.
They're all victims.
Oh! How lovely! So Galahad just looks at her like, oh, I see.
Don't worry, I'm joking. She only cremated somebody once.
Still
Wait.
To be fair, they tried to stab me.
Well, that's fair enough, but like, wide eyes.
Don't worry, she's usually a pretty calm creature. You know, the whole peaceful and innocent animal thing, that actually fits pretty well. Thankfully.
Meanwhile, you have Silver over here, purest a little shit.
Why do you think Kiwi likes him so much?
Because he embodies what she is supporting. There is a bat in my little mining area. It is adorable. It's a little silly guy.
He's a silly guy.
I like the new bat models.
They're so silly.
So question. So we have it right now that the reason that Galahad and Connie are hanging out is because of the whole Kiwi needing a farrier thing. What would be the excuse after that? I imagine he'd want to seek her out to talk, because she actually talks to him quite casually. Which I imagine
think
he
at
doesn't get a
first-
lot.
I think at first it would just be like, oh, just to check on my arm. But eventually that can't work anymore. So he has to find other excuses. And he's like, oh, I heard she needs to carry a lot of things in a really short amount of time. Or, oh, another excuse. It just
And you
keeps
know us
going.
knights, big and strong as we are.
Well,
Okay.
because he has psychokinesis.
Well, you know, it's a chivalrous thing to do, helping a young lady.
Exactly.
Yes, indeed. It is just my job. It's what I'm supposed to do.
Wow.
I'm supposed to help citizens.
We're really making a forest over here. Well, I am.
Alright, I think this is plenty of flat land for my barn. Or my animal farm. Thankfully. Oh, Death, I found horses. Do you still want a horse?
Still have a saddle. Where are you?
Come to where my mangrove trees are in front of my house.
Okay, I
Next to
was
my...
just planting trees around, so I'm nearby.
Yeah, it's next to my larger farm.
Okay.
Who knows, maybe it might be a unicorn.
Oh no, it has a butt plug on its forehead. No. Not the
So,
tilde.
yeah, I guess that makes sense. He keeps seeking her out, and Connie's internally panicking because at some point Fran catches her, and he's like, this is a very bad idea.
And then she's like, but he's so sweet, and he's been really kind to me.
I know that, but he's a Camelot knight.
A candy lot night.
See on the hill?
Oh yeah, there they are.
I thought that was a threat for a minute. She's like, you see on the hill? I'm gonna go ahead and murder you now, because of what you said.
Maybe
oh, are
later.
these like your pumpkins and stuff you're making? Or...
Oh no,
oh wait, never mind. This is your.
I'm just filling it in. I'm being silly to keep things entertaining for the stream.
I get it.
Nah, imagine Fran tries to get Connie away from Galahad, but he always finds a way. She can't say no to him.
Yeah, not with that adorable.
Which one of you likes me more?
So like at first, Fran's like, I'm sorry to take her, but I need her for a patient very quickly. He's like, oh, okay, can we see each other tomorrow? And Connie can't say no. You just right click on them with your hand empty and keep doing that until you see little love hearts appear.
Oh, I guess I can throw out the seeds.
Yeah, you need an empty hand.
Yeah.
I can help you tame the other one. Oh, there's some more over here. I'll try and tame these for you. Once one player tames them, anyone can ride them.
Okay.
Of course.
Hey, buddy, you kept hanging around me, so you clearly like me more.
Takes him an hour to tame it.
And if they're giving you trouble, you can always just give them a bunch of wheat.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, that helps.
I don't have any with me right now.
Rip.
This one's a stubborn one. Hello, buddy. Love me. Love me.
So Connie was yelling at her fucking unicorn when she was trying to get her to be her friend.
This one's being stubborn too. It's like, buddy, please.
Oh,
there we go.
I got one
Well,
too.
no, that was you. That was not me.
Yeah,
I got excited.
I got it. You wanna try this one out?
But he won't get the advancement.
Oh, okay. Well, this solid brown one is tamed. If you want to try him out, I'm gonna go back to my house before it gets dark. Yay!
There we
You
go.
got it. You got it.
It takes
If you want
a
a saddle, I can give you a saddle.
maybe later, not right now.
Oh,
let's go back.
this guy's speedy.
Oh, you got a fast boy?
Zoom.
Yeah, fast boy.
You gotta love those.
Yeah.
I will say, it threw me off so much to see your profile picture be cherry bomb. It was.
Look, I had to be incognito. I hated it.
I know. It would just make my brain kind of go.
You know, I usually make memes of Mimi my profile picture.
Wow.
I usually make memes of Mimi and I turn those into profile pictures.
Oh yeah. No offense, too far away.
You might be fast, but you cannot jump, my friend. I am sorry.
It is nighttime. If you kill
I'm
that,
going over
did you
base real quick.
kill that merchant to get his leads or no?
Not yet.
Ah, well, I think he despawned, so it's too late.
Oh, I seen him right by my base. So.
Nah, I'll let you know when you can come back on. Oh no, but I imagine for the first 2-ish months, Galahad looks for excuses to seek her out, and then eventually they just start meeting each other. Like actually setting up time to hang out. He's so cute.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Fran's over here like, girl, he is going to fucking kill you.
Joke's on him, because even when he realized, he still hesitated.
Well, yeah, that's his boo.
I know. I wonder if Connie ever told Ron.
About them.
I would imagine.
About the two of them, getting to know each other?
No, about the encounter.
She does. She was actually running away to a different country because Fran had a friend there. So she would have had a job right away.
How did Ron
Okay.
react to it? I'm curious.
Oh, he'd be pissed. You gotta remember that she's the princess of of Hearthstone.
Well, he doesn't know that.
Fran knows
Mr.
that.
Merchant,
No.
I need your
Galahad.
leads.
Well, yeah, Galahad doesn't know that, but still, her subjects aren't gonna take that lightly.
Obviously.
He's like, it's too dangerous for you to stay here. And Connie's all sad.
I wonder if Ron found it curious that Galahad hesitated though.
He would, but at the same time, his instinct to protect Connie would come in first. I mean, considering
Okay,
that the man
yeah.
found her half starved and sick, almost dead in the forest, he's kind of protective over her.
Which is fair enough. I was just curious.
Oh my god. When people at the castle start asking, like, where's Connie? Isn't she always with you? Fran just says, oh, she had a bit of a scare, so she's on vacation. And looks at Galahad.
Galahad just looks so sad.
Like, when is she coming back? And Fran's like, I'm not sure. She might take a liking to the new place. She's visiting an old friend.
He looks even worse.
She might not come back.
Yeah, that's gonna really put a damper on Galahad for a bit.
Oh, he starts questioning if he should go look for her, maybe try and talk to her. She probably doesn't want to see him.
Yeah, that's kind of why he was hesitating on trying to find her. That and he doesn't really know where the fuck she is.
Yeah, but I imagine he can ask around. I mean, the guards at the gate see her every day.
True.
She just doesn't live in the main capital. They kind of think that she lives in one of the smaller villages outside the capital.
Fair assessment.
Yeah. She just comes here because she just comes by because this is where she works.
Yep.
And that's where she gets all her food and supplies and shit.
Yeah. But no, she lives in the woods by herself, away from other people, so she can use her magic without being worried she's gonna get caught.
And then that one day she tried to help a little dying flower. In the wrong place.
Well, to be fair, she didn't really think about it. She didn't think anybody was nearby. He just happened to be passing along.
And immediately his night brain kicked in. Because he's been taught to have that happen. And then afterwards he realizes what he did. He's like, oh. He's sad.
Yeah. Oh, he just feels terrible, especially because she straight up ran away from him with fear.
Yeah. He feels awful. Extreme guilt over it.
Yeah.
He's sad.
All the knights can see it. Just he looks miserable.
I wonder who would be the first person to ask.
It'd be funny if it's Gwaine. Like, what's wrong with you?
I don't think he would notice. He's not very good at social skills, I don't.
Well, I think obviously it'd probably be Lamrock first because he's been kind of pushing Galahad to try and make things official with his little nurse friend.
Him or the other two?
Probably Percival. I imagine Lancelot would notice, but I don't know if he'd approach him about it. Lancelot's not exactly a huge emotions guy.
He really isn't. He's not that big on it. He might actually ask Percival to handle it because he's like, I'm not going to do this very well. Can you just do it?
Oh, Percival.
just do it.
Percival asks, what would he say to Percival? Like, is everything okay? You look defeated.
Oh.
No, like she goes up to Galahad and like, is everything okay? You look like you've been defeated. Talking in knight terms.
I don't want to talk.
Okay. I don't think she'd pry. The only one who'd probably try and pry a little bit is Lamrock, but even he's like, this feels like a need time alone singing love songs in the rain kind of situation.
He just thinks she fucking got rejected. No.
Yeah.
In a fashion.
Stop playing games with my heart. Medieval edition.
Yep. Medieval
really
Melodies
funny.
presents.
Just some fucking person in a car just singing by some random fucking breakup song. Because you know whenever you turn on the radio and you break up, that's all you find.
Yep.
Except not a breakup. He threatened to kill her.
That's a serious breakup right there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I-
thinking,
I wonder, would he still say what he said before? Remember how last time he told her that if he saw her again, he would strike her down?
I don't think he would. I think he'd just try to leave.
Because I imagine when he hesitates, she runs, like, immediately. Like, she's like, oh, this is my chance, I need to get out of here.
Yeah.
A jarring thing to see, this sweet girl running away from him.
It is very sad to watch.
I wonder what, like, passerbys would think, because they probably wouldn't have seen her use magic. They just see a knight pointing a sword at this random lady.
I don't think there'd be very many.
Yeah, but they're...
One or two.
They just kind of stare, and then they keep going, because, like, not my business.
Yep. Guy with big pointy stick. No thank you.
I don't want what she's having.
Yeah. Kind of like when you're in New York, you just turn a blind eye.
Yeah.
Pretend
Because what the
it's there.
fuck are they gonna do?
Guy in a full thing of armor versus me, a person that has
A bag of
fork,
groceries.
if I'm lucky. Yep.
A bag of groceries and a piece of toast.
I'm late for work. I don't want to deal with this.
If she's a criminal, they'll catch her later. I guess another thought, would he, like, try and go after her? I imagine he would hesitate too, but...
He would think about it, but in the end he doesn't. Just because he feels so fucked up.
No, like, I should at least say sorry.
I imagine, like, the next time they do see each other, he immediately, like, tells her sorry. That's the first thing that he does.
Oh, she's confused. She wasn't expecting him to apologize.
Do you want to do that situation, or you just...
What?
Normally when you give a space between, you want to, like, do a little interaction. I don't know.
I mean, where would this take place? I imagine he'd still be injured in his in Connie's hut. Or maybe he catches her when she's starting to hitch her wagon to Kiwi.
I feel like the next time you would see her is, like, after she found him in the woods.
Oh yeah, that'd be... Because after she hasn't been in town. That's the whole reason why the crime gets pinned on her, because no one's seen her in town for a couple of days.
Yeah. So then it'd be as soon as, like, he wakes up, he immediately just apologizes.
She's just confused. She thinks like it's just some rambling from him being almost dead.
Mayhaps not.
Oh, that means it's like it's been on his mind constantly the moment he sees her again. Oh, that's kind of sad.
Can you blame him?
Well, no, but I imagine doesn't even let himself wake up fully, and he's already apologizing.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, oh, hello. Imagine she says it's okay. That's the only thing she really tells him to get him to calm down.
Yeah. Because he'd probably just look like he's fucking panicking.
He needs to settle down before he fucking rips his chest open again.
Yeah, she's like, what do I do to calm him down? Tell him it's fine. Because I don't want him to fucking kill himself by accident.
I already wasted the good potions.
Wasted? You mean used.
Well,
Totally
of course
wasted
she's...
him.
Nah, she used up the last of her really strong potions on him because he was close to dying. She needed to pull out the strong shit.
He was really close to death. Not the person death, just the
I mean, I am very
action
charming.
of death. Listen,
Like I
he
met,
already had fucking someone.
Like, I imagine the stuff she uses is probably like something she got from the castle. She doesn't even know how to make it. It's just a powerful elixir that they had.
Why are all the baby cows like just crowded together?
They scared.
Okay.
They know their fate.
Yep.
No, they know they're gonna become burgers.
Yum.
That and they're in like one of the most crowded fucking pens ever. Like it's really hard for me to get through this wave of just cow ass.
Wow, those llamas are still upset with me. They follow me clear over to where I'm building.
Jesus, they have a vendetta against you.
You
They're spitting and stuff.
you gotta stay around them for a little bit before they calm down. They don't forget unless you stay nearby.
That or you like log out and log back in.
Okay, so in that situation, he says he's sorry. She tells him to calm down. Imagine he's still half asleep, maybe falls back asleep.
He got up for 2 seconds, said I'm sorry, and then fell back asleep.
Well, he's not exactly
Well.
doing so great.
I
Drugs.
know, it's funny.
They're great.
Oh, he thinks it's a dream until he wakes up and he's in her house still. Just doesn't see her around anywhere. She outside. Gets up immediately despite the fact that he has fucking broken ribs. Cause
Sees that and immediately panics because like, oh, you're not supposed to get up. That's dangerous.
it's okay, it's worth it.
Oh, they're worth it.
Don't worry, he didn't ruin anything too bad.
Well, to be honest, there's not a lot you can do for broken ribs besides wrap it and tell them not to move too much.
Yeah.
So,
No, they have a conversation. See, Connie's thing is that she's afraid he's going to tell the other knights she can't stay in Camelot. Like, well,
Luckily, he did not tell a single soul.
he was too depressed to. And even then,
That,
what do you have?
probably not. Not unless he absolutely had to. Like he was forced into it.
Got interrogated about that. Like, well, I guess because she was accused of the crime, they'd probably interrogate him a little bit because he was close to her.
yeah.
Assuming she didn't, like, come back.
Yeah. He's making chill.
Yeah, as long as he reassures her he's not going to tell anybody she stays.
Wow,
he
it's been
kept
3
that
hours
promise.
already.
I know, I kind of got sucked into this. And we just finished smoothing out my plot of land, and I'm probably going to jump off.
Yeah. I just remember you said you have 1, maybe 2 hours, and I'm like, hey, oh, wait, how long has it been?
Yeah, it's fun to play with friends.
Yeah.
My headache is still here, so I might not draw, but I'll send sketches. I think I need to take a quick nap before I draw. Because the headache is back, but the queasiness thankfully stayed away, so it's just the headache.
That's manageable, at least.
Yeah. Well, I'll just probably lay in bed for a bit until I can chill.
Fair.
We'll see what I do.
I'm assuming you'd want to sit in silence.
Yeah, maybe just play on my phone for a little while. Let my brain rot do what my brain rot do.
Well, I mean, we'll get to roleplay, so there's that.
Yeah.
That-
No,
I
I'm
don't
thinking.
think I'm gonna hear that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about parts that aren't going to happen for a while. Because we're still near the beginning when they're still trying to, establish things. Like, oh, you're that lady. You're pretty nice to talk to. Oh, you're that knight. You're not going to yell at me for speaking out of turn.
Yeah. You're actually really polite and super considerate.
Very sweet. Yeah, we decided to add that year of them getting to know each other because I feel like them growing a bond close enough to where he wouldn't tell anybody would take a bit. His night training would probably kick in.
Definitely not a Romeo and Juliet thing where the whole thing takes place in, 3 days?
Yeah.
I mean,
Especially-
they had a few months last time.
Well, yeah, but the months are like after they know, after he knows. Imagine we're still gonna have that, but we're gonna probably skip over those. I mean, more so like before, so when he finds out, you understand why he hesitates. Because his training tells him he should strike her down immediately, and he probably would have if this has had happened earlier.
But it didn't.
But it didn't, and he feels like crap. Oh. I wonder if it crosses his mind at some point once they're more settled, like, well, there goes the whole asking her to be more serious, because she's a witch. If she gets caught, she's dead.
Not even the fact that it's technically immoral in their situation. He doesn't even care if she's a witch. He's just sad because that means she's in danger.
Yeah. She's willing to be a secret.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I can be your mistress, I guess.
Yep.
Doesn't say that, but you know, it's implied.
I can be your fuck buddy.
He just feels bad because she says that. And she's like, I wouldn't say it's like that. Just, no, it's,
No, she just gives him a little nuzzle. She's like, I know. I mean, more so that nobody. No, she gives him a little nuzzle to reassure him. It's like, I'm joking. I know you don't want me just for that.
he just kind of looks relieved.
But you know, it's a benefit.
Hardy har har.
I mean, are you saying you don't want to?
He just immediately shakes his head no because he does.
Yeah. Finally gets a girl he likes and she's offering. He's like, well.
Well, hell.
I wouldn't want to say no.
She's curious, like, have you never had crushes before?
Not really.
Knights don't have time to have crushes.
That and the people that he has met are mostly royalty.
Oh yeah, they're
So
snobs.
Kinda. Yeah.
They nasty. Alright, I'm almost done filling in the land.
Yeah.
I'll keep playing until this next hour is up, so 9. Sound good?
Okay. Yeah, those two extra stacks definitely helped with the overall look of the ship, I think.
Cool.
I think
I'm
that's
kinda
gonna be as
curious
high as I'm
how-
gonna make it, then I'll make the actual deck of it and everything.
Can you show the ship to them? I'm kind of curious.
I have to go over there. Are you watching the stream?
I
Alright,
have it open on my monitor.
alright, give me a second just to finish this. Alright. I think that's good enough for farm. Yeah, I'm gonna stop because if I keep going, I'm gonna...
Go for a while.
Yeah. I need to fill in this hole too, but I'll do that when I get back. Yeah, I imagine that's not a conversation they actually ever have, mainly because Galahad kind of rejects her kiss. All for her safety, of course, but you know, still fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Death
It
where...
hurts both of them.
Oh, he can see it really hurts her. She asks him to leave.
Yeah, you know that first sunken ship that we found that's where the masts are still sticking out of the water?
Yeah, okay. I'll go there here in the morning because it's nighttime. We gotta sleep.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even notice what. Yeah, it's
Quick,
really
to the bed that's soaking wet.
Oh yeah, because it's raining.
Yep.
It's snowing over here. Oh nice, we all slept. Let's go.
It's still raining. Oh, there it goes. It finally cleared up.
You gotta give it a second, is all.
Yeah. No, they don't get to have that conversation because right after things start going to shit.
Which is really sad.
Oh, he's beating himself up over all the way back because he had a chance there and he ruined it.
He just feels horrible about it.
Like, it's for her safety, but
Mm-hmm.
didn't even ask what she wanted, just kind of reject her.
Made him really sad.
Made her very sad.
They both really sad.
Yeah, here, look, there's the sheep. Can you see, Checkers?
Oh, I see. It's not very finished, but it is looking interesting.
It's a
Oh,
floating
you know,
boat.
I've only been at this pretty much since we started streaming today, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. That's why I mentioned it. It looks like you cut it in half.
There's a skeleton just chilling on the mast on the boat under you.
He just kind of appears and disappears.
Oh, he's gone now.
Oh, how lovely.
His name
That's
is
so reassuring.
his name is Sid. He just chills on
Yep.
the last survivor of that boat. That's
Eh,
looking pretty
Yeah,
solid,
that-
Death.
That extra little bit of height there really helped.
Yeah, looking good. Coming up
And
pretty
here's
good.
all the sheep I'll be using to make the giant air balloon that's gonna go above it.
Ah, cool. Looks like, do you have to make them all white, or are you gonna make mixed colors?
I'm gonna be using a couple different colors, but most of it's gonna be white.
Yeah.
But these are just all the sheep that I found, and I kind of rounded up and then grabbed them like once. So
Oh, I had a thought. Alright, well, here's the ships I showed you, but because of that, each time they do get close to kissing, she's the one who pushes him away.
yeah,
that just makes you really sad. He's like, I'm sorry. He just feels bad about it.
Yeah, like, man, you really fumbled. You just fumbled the beginning of this. Of course, it wasn't completely its fault, but still. But things get better. She eventually just goes for it. Sure, she thinks
Yeah.
she's gonna die right after, but hey, she doesn't. We're good.
and that's what really matters.
Yeah.
So I imagine there's gonna be a few times where the temptation is really there.
Sorry, somebody's texting me.
You're good. Like the moment's just right. There's perfect moonlighting. There's like music playing in the background from some random guy on a boat.
He knows what's up. Thank you, Phil.
And she just doesn't do it. And he's like, oh, bro, that sucks.
Shut up, Phil. Phil the fiddler. Yes.
He's a guy playing the fucking banjo in the background. Romantic banjo music.
Oh my god, nah. Of course it's a fucking banjo.
You just see guy has like, really? Could you have chosen like literally any other instrument? He's like, I'm sorry, bro. You only gave me a day's notice.
My violin is getting maintenance right now. This is all I had left.
Oh, I got, man. Take it or leave it.
I don't think it's the music that made her say no, though.
As much as he wants to blame that.
Probably didn't help.
No, he fucking didn't.
To be honest, Connie would have found it hilarious. She would have started laughing.
Oh.
Like, just a big ass smile on her face, just laughing at it. She's like, this is so goofy.
He just looks so sad. He's like, oh.
No, it's good. I like it.
Conflicted.
Sure, she knows it's supposed to be like romantic, but this is really funny. And sometimes laughter is the easiest way to get to someone's heart.
Yep.
Alright,
Little-
fiddle music. You know, if it wasn't for that whole he rejected her first thing. Oh, she keeps thinking that she's tempting him like he doesn't want to do this. But he does, damn it. He's trying to make it work.
He just really fucked up. It's 11.
Okay, yeah, it is time.
9 for you.
I know. Just give me one quick second to make a banister.
There.
I'm one short.
You goof.
Being one short is the worst.
Now I have 2 extra fences I don't know what to do with.
Nice.
There we go. That works.
My house is slowly coming together. I got the upstairs. It's kind of like an attic. I put
Okay,
my
I don't-
enchanting table up here.
I'll see if I had a slab, but I'm not going to sit here and make it, because if I do, I'm going to be here for another hour.
Yeah.
We can chat for a little bit, though, if you want after.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, bye, guys. Stream's over. Hope you have fun watching me playing the mining of the craft.
Get out of here.
Go to sleep. Take a shower.
Yep.
Wipe your
Make sure
ass.
to wash in your folds.
Agreed. Yes.
Wipe your ass. Brush your teeth. You know all that.